And there it goes. Oh, man. Let's see if I can survive this. That was, it's been a rough last, like, a week, basically, since, I think, Thursday night, I started feeling not great, but it's super low. Hopefully that helps a little. Oh. Oh. JD's going to be on in a little bit. Help me do a set review. Finish that up. Maybe check out this Cyberpunk Alpha. And then get this done. As soon as JD lets me know he's ready for the camera, I'll show his face. Yeah. No, you coulda. I made sure I had all that stuff turned off. Wow, then. All right, you want me to show you? All right. No, you don't have to green. You don't have to green screen.
Okay. Let's go. How you feeling, Luke, man? I'm sad to hear you were sick.
I'm sure I sound like I feel.
You sound pretty good. Well, except for that. Never mind.
Yeah, except for the death coughs. Oh, occasionally you might hear my fan because like every time I cough like that, my body temperature goes up by like 1,000 degrees, and it's just like, oh, I need to cool down right now.
So
Turn the
what did you didn't go to the doctor or anything like that? What
so
was your verdict, you
so
think? Or what was the thing?
well, I didn't go to the doctor, but we took my kid to the doctor. All right, and so my kid had influenza A.
Uh-huh.
Um, so we're just assuming that my wife and I also got influenza
Oh damn.
A. And it, man, whew, like a day long of throwing up, basically, like stomach issues, stomach pains, and
Oh.
then I've been, I haven't thrown up in days, luckily, thank goodness. That only really lasted like a day or two, but this cough still is, and weakness, like a thing with influenza that I didn't know existed. Uh, is calf pain. Like
Calf? Like in your calf muscle, like in your lower leg?
the back of my pain or of my calf is it's right now it's like the best it's been. It doesn't hurt when I touch it, but it was like insanely sore, as if I was like sitting on my knees for
Hmm.
long periods of time while flexing the entire time. Like it was crazy. Did not expect that at all. I googled it and they're like, no, this is a sign. It's an issue with influenza, normally influenza B, but either can have it, and it normally comes up in the last 3 days. I had it the entire time.
Could you like did it affect your walking? Were you able to walk at least?
I was still able to walk and everything. It just was like soreness, basically. It didn't like stop me, but it was unpleasant.
I'm sorry to hear that, man. We gotta ban kids. I think kids gotta be banned.
Yeah.
I think next set, man, just ban all kids because they are the reason for sickness. I think because it's like school
This is the
is just.
first year that my kid went back to school and he's not wearing a mask full time.
Hmm.
And it's the first time that I've gotten sick from my son being at school.
First time. Oh
Correlation?
wow.
You think? You think? I think there's a correlation, but
Yeah,
alas. Oh man.
there's definitely something there. There's definitely something there.
But apparently it's just going. It's everywhere in where I'm at, and all over the country. I guess there's a pretty big influenza issue, and suppose they're predicting another wave of influenza B instead. So my kid actually got his flu shot yesterday. He was sick for like a week. he gets better, and they just had his wellness check actually happen to be like at that same time, so he went in for his wellness thing. See the same doctor we saw like half a week ago for
Hmm.
that, and they're like, "Yeah, you want to do a flu shot too?" It's like, yeah, might as well. Like, like really, because I don't want to deal with this again. Like, ooh, this
But
is
the thing about those flu shots, though, when you get a flu shot, you're just gonna get sick. I stopped taking the flu shots, and
eh,
I know I'm a part of the problem. Please don't judge me if you're listening to this, but I haven't gotten a flu shot in years, and it's been better. I'd rather just get the damn flu because
well.
I 100% I'm getting sick when I get the flu shot, and it's
I would
miserable.
rather have a baby flu than what I just went through. I'll tell you right now,
Yeah,
you don't want a
full
week of
blown.
what I just dealt with. It's not fun.
It's not it. Okay,
It
maybe you're
was
right.
one of the reasons I said the naughty words on your stream. It's because I was still under this, and he said some things that I was just like, "You could make me feel like this again." No, no.
Yeah,
Oh man,
yeah.
need to.
I'm with it. I'm with it.
Let's see. I'll pull up. I gotta find Bobby's message where he
Where you
alluded to
had
me.
where'd you guys leave off
I think
last
we're
time?
halfway through.
Okay. Okay.
We were going kind of slow at first. Let's see. We did Amber,
Amber is the color of your energy.
Amethyst.
Whoa.
Yeah, we did
Shades of
Emerald.
gold, blade
So I
natural.
remember arguing with color over a lot of things.
Yeah. Trying to fight for your rights, man. Trying to see. What do you think about the set though overall though? What are your overarching thoughts on Winter Spell so far? Have you played a lot or little?
I've not played like at all. It's quite frustrating. First of all, I think I've said it before, but the Forbidden app to play test, you have to either give them money, and I'm not going to give them money. Like I'm not going to do that. Like they replaced like my favorite online client, and then like they profit off of it. Like no, no. And two is if you are master rank, I thought, but it's
Yeah, no,
master rank
it's open now, I
best
think.
of three. Oh, it might be now, but I've been sick for a week. Like
Oh yeah, true, true, true,
that
true.
that's why I haven't been playing this last week because you could still do private games. Luckily, I didn't know that, but you could. So like you don't have to be any of that. If you have a friend, you can each play each other. So like there's that at least. But to just jam random things, you need one of those. But I only play best of one, so I hit master in best of one, and then that didn't qualify me.
Mm. But what do you think about the set? So you haven't played that much at all, or you just been kind
I
of taking it
played
easy? You played a little. Have you played enough to
I
make
played
your
before I got sick,
what are
and
your initial thoughts and opinions on it?
um, Amber Sapphire's actually a deck. Um,
Oh
Enough
wow.
to the point that like it's it's just like people will play it. Some people will think it'll be the best deck.
Mm.
Is it? Probably not at the moment. I think it's still missing maybe like one piece, but like it could also just be that the format kind of settles. Here, I'll show my screen. It
I
the
have it. I have. I think it's like going to be the. I think Amber Sapphire is going to be the premier control deck of the
Yeah.
format.
So I had this built a while ago. 120 people have seen it apparently. Um, and this is like a rough draft. Oh man, I definitely have altered it. I'm not playing Restoring the Heart. Man, I've got to have an, do I have another version?
Yeah, we can't be on restoring the heart techniques, man. Come
Oh,
on, man.
I guess I didn't have this one publicly shown. So this is my Amber Sapphire list. And the thing that like frustrates me, it frustrates, it's a weird word. It's just that Create actually posted his list and it's very close to what I had here. And I was just like, dang it. I didn't public it. The reason I'm not running Ludwig in this version is uninkability.
I think that's
I'm on
I think, but
17.
at a certain point though, when it comes to these decks and people trying to be first and like posting these decks and getting the clicks,
Yeah.
I don't, I don't, I don't, I don't,
Yeah,
I
it's not
still,
that big of an issue. It was just
yeah,
like a oh, if I wasn't sick, I could be like doing this. Like I didn't even have the energy to like Twitter very well
Hmm.
much. Like I think
But I'm
this
saying,
last.
but at a certain point, most of the decks are going to be very, very similar. Like down
Mm,
the, especially after turns and
well,
stuff start happening, and people start to
oh,
maybe
hear me.
early on, maybe not. But
This is the thing though. Is like we were both playing Black Cauldron.
I think everyone, every deck I've seen
Maybe
has Black Cauldron in there.
it's been a week. I've been sick.
Oh my bad, you've been
No
out of
one
the
was
loop. You've been
playing
out.
it before.
Okay, my bad, Luke. I forget you've been out of the you've been out of the realm of Lorcana. You've been in the realm of
I've been in my
personal
bed.
life hell. You've been in the hell, so you don't know. I've seen a lot of Black Cauldron going around.
Oh,
They have like a one of those late game pushes.
I did see a clip in the Maelstrom Discord. EC posted of a game he was playing. It was the mirror match. They both had black cauldrons, but his opponent played Cusco and inked his black cauldron and like
Got
the
him.
two cards he had underneath it. It's just like, oh,
Got him, dude. That's gotta feel bad. Like you do all this stuff. Black Cauldron. I hope they do like a I almost want to see a reprint of Black Cauldron, but they just
what?
up the ante a little bit. Not a reprint, but like a
Just
retool, a
another
retrain.
black cauldron?
Not another Black Cauldron, but another card that's very similar to Black Cauldron, but just a retrain, like a power crep Black Cauldron. Because I think that design is super cool. But the one that we have, it ends up just being, in my opinion, just way too
Do you know
slow.
we have a card in the game that was like so close to being amazing because it's like very similar?
Hmm.
It's like an item that returns any character with support from your discard to your hand. And it's like a
How
three
much does it
cost
cost?
uninkable or something like that, and it pays like 1 or 2 to return into your hand. The problem is there just was no good characters with support worth returning, right? So like you want to be returning Cusco's and or Hades and things with good come into play abilities, but most of
Hmm.
the characters of support are just random dirtle characters, so there's like no true value. But like,
And don't they have another one? What is it? The what is it called? The pirate ship, poo pirate ship.
hmm,
But it only works for pirates. I think it's just all pirates, right? That you can bring
yeah,
back, but it's amber.
that one's probably better.
Let's see. What is? Let me see. It says pirate ship, not what I typed. Oh my god. Yeah. Exert, pay 3, return pirate character card from your discard to your hand.
Mm.
Uninkable 1 cost.
So I'm gonna do that thing that you hate. So Magic
Oh god.
has
Oh, here we go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Here we go.
so the way that card's worded, right? It
Yeah.
said pirate card,
Uh huh.
meaning that they could theoretically make an item that had the
Oh,
type
this
pirate.
was pirate. It says pirate character. Pirate character.
Oh,
It doesn't
okay,
say pirate.
okay,
It does say character. It does
okay.
say character. My bad. I must have misspoke.
See, it's like it's Lorcana seems to not like those technical jargon things, even though they like
Mm-hmm.
just came out with rules to define the difference between putting damage, taking damage, and all that, which I actually think is quite clear and easy to solve. And I think a lot of people are making a big fuss about it online. They're just being like, I don't even know how this works or what this does or what it is. And it's like take is just like the replace. It's all of it, right? So
Mm-hmm.
if it says take, then like all of these things trigger. If it doesn't, then it's this or this. Like you might get confused once or twice, but realistically, there's only going to be like 1 or 2 cards that are like that it's relevant with, and you're going to know. And like one of those is the new Lilo, right? So she's going to have some extra spicy things to it. It's just weird that some people seem to like think it's
That's
the
me.
sky is falling.
That
I don't think you're dooming over it though. You're
I
not
don't think the
dooming.
sky is falling. I don't think the sky is falling, but I am people that are confused. I think it is a bit confusing. And if you have that information, I know you're coming from the damn bubonic plague, but if you can clear this up to me in a clear
All
and
right.
explain it to me as if I were a second grader. Okay,
Yeah,
break
give me
it
a
down
second.
for me as if I were a 5-year-old. Okay, I need small words with very small sentences to explain this whole thing. And I'm not trying to link Luke. If you link me a damn spreadsheet to a 2,000 page essay, I'm not gonna read it, Luke. Let's be real.
I
I need
know
I
an
need I need
acquaintance of
Dave
ours
I need to be
posted
spoon
a
fed.
picture
Okay. Pictures are
of
nice.
like the rules of this section of rules, and if I can find that, I can easily explain it to you
Okay. Pictures are nice.
if I don't die.
Oh God, Luke's dying.
Like the first day I was sick, I have this tell, I guess. I have a sick tell that when I'm trying not to get sick or just calm myself, I get this like or something like that. My wife hates it. She thinks it's the most annoying thing in the world. And I'm just like, baby, I'm trying not to die, and you're giving me crap for the way I'm breathing.
I need you to let me live, man. I need you to give me a chance. Okay, I'm out here fighting for my freaking life, wife.
She was also fighting for her life for part of it as well. Um,
Oh my goodness, I hate being sick so much, man. It is the absolute
oh,
pits. This is the worst, man. This is the worst. Being sick. I can feel myself kind of getting sick right now. I
take
can
some
feel it.
emergency.
Oh, I'm in blasting it. It's just I think it's a seasonal thing.
All right. Let's gotta get another bite of grub before I dive in here. He typed the naughty word. Did I type a naughty word?
Oh, I was
What?
in. No, I think it was me when I was typing in "poo pirate ship." I
Oh.
typed in. I typed in. I typed in something I probably should not have typed in there in the "poo pirate ship." All right, see, look, this is too many words, man. This is too many. I needed simple
I'll,
and
I'll,
elegant.
I'll, I'll
Okay,
tell it to you.
okay, okay,
I
okay,
just got to get a bite of food, and you made me laugh, and then I died. And
okay. Don't die, please.
all right, I do not like Valentino's pizza, but damn, I like their lasagnas. Oh man,
Shout
it's
out
a
to
lot better than it
Valentino's.
looks. It's a lot better than it looks. But
Fun fact: I think I like lasagna the second time around more than I do the first time. Is that leftover lasagna or is that new?
this is new.
Okay,
It's like a single serving portion thing, but I know what you're meaning.
yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
some Chinese food I like more that way. It's weird.
Strange.
Um, where was I? Oh, all right. So put is placing a number of damage counters on a character, such as Vex. So yeah, that's just like your green emerald stuff, right? They have the put thing, and it gets around resist.
Put gets around resist. So put is just your put. Is put the same as place? Is there a place? What are all the words we got to work with
Put,
here?
remove,
Okay.
move, take, and then there's like
So there is
the
no place.
um
Put
take
is place.
is some cards refer to a location that is damaged, is dealt damaged, or was dealt damage. These references mean the same as takes damage, by the way.
Okay.
So it's like so the weird that like if so my mind is if the card says some crazy words that don't come up all the time, it's the same as take. And take is a character or
Okay.
location takes damage whenever it is dealt to, put on, or moved. All right, so put on, dealt to, and
Okay.
moved.
So
Those,
take is an all encompassing thing.
yeah,
Everything, any type of damage, you are always
yeah,
revolting you're always just gonna take no matter what.
yep, yep.
Okay.
And that's why Lilo has super resist or something like that because I'm pretty sure it's like the first time it takes damage a turn or something like that.
Mm.
And see, move is you taking off a number of damage counters from one and placing them on another as the location of an effect moved damage to them. So I'm pretty sure that's the same as put because it says placing them.
So put in place are synonyms. I'm taking notes, dude. Put in place are synonyms, basically, because you put
Yeah.
something, you're placing it. You're taking it, you're just gonna take it. You're dealing it, you're swinging, essentially,
Yeah,
or
so
you're
like if it
blasting.
ever says like deal, then you should know that uh, resist is gonna work because it's dealing damage. Whereas if it's putting damage, resist doesn't work. Although, like, that's, yeah, honestly, I don't know why they necessarily had to do this, but it cleaned up some cards. But, like, in my mind, it's not gonna impact, like, anything that happens. Like, MMS still puts it on everything. But MMS, I think, doesn't take down Lilo.
MMS that would not, because Lilo would have,
I think.
because
Let's look up
Lilo
the
is
Lilo.
take Lilo Lilo says has the keyword of take, or the take on there. During each opponent's turn, the first time this character would take damage, she takes no damage instead. So
Some.
you can't put a take. You can't double stamp or triple stamp,
You
Lloyd.
can't double stamp a triple stamp, Floyd!
you
Lloyd!
can't you can't double stamp or triple stamp. You can't take what cannot be put. You cannot put on a take. Well, you can, but it'll just reduce her effect back
Yep.
down to nothing.
Yeah, and so that's kind of what it is.
I'm learning.
Hopefully that clears some things up. So, like, I like this kind of thing. I know the average player is like, oh, just let damage be damage. This creates so many scenarios. This creates skill gaps. It creates creativity. Because all of a sudden you're like, oh, look, this card kind of works in a weird way with this. What other cards work this way? Let's build a deck that takes advantage of that. Like, so in my mind, the best decks in card games and archetypes are things that are meant to take advantage of what was a disadvantage. So in Magic, there's a card called Death Shadow. It's like a 1 cost 13/13, which is insane, bro. Insane, right?
What's the
But
downside?
it gets -X, where X is your life total.
Oh
And you
god.
start at 20. So it comes in as a -7, dies instantly. Seems like a
Oh, so
bad
if you're in Magic, if your character has, if you're a monster or a creature
negative,
or
it
spell,
dies.
it's just okay.
So,
Got
like,
it.
if you play it on turn 1 without taking any damage, it just goes to your graveyard. All right. But I played Death Shadow. On my turn 1, I play a fetch land, which says pay 1 life, put this into discard, search your library for a swamp or a island, and shuffle your library. Well, I do that. I search for a special dual land that when it comes into play, it deals 2 damage to me. So I take 3 right there. I play Gitaxian Probe for its alternate cost of paying 2 life. And then I cycle Street Wraith, which is pay 2 life, discard it, draw a card. Then I play Thoughtseize, which is a 1 cost card. Look at my opponent's hand, choose a non-land card of that, and I lose 2 life. And I pass the turn. On the next turn, I play a fetch land. I crack it. I take another 3 damage, and I play my like 1 cost 4/4, 1 cost 5/5, and I have an extra ink open to protect it. I've looked at their hand, and I know it's in it, and I've taken their best card out of it.
Mm.
And then each turn I play a land is like 3 more, and I just like wipe them down really quickly. And that's all based on the fact that you're like taking advantage of what are supposed to be disadvantages. Like, all those cards are like, oh, it's free, but the disadvantage is you're losing life. What happens when you take a free card and you get like an extra half a card out of its disadvantage? All of a sudden your free card is even better.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I think we're learning like free cards are pretty damn good, right? Like,
If it can't beat, you can't beat free, man. You can't beat free. I'm a big fan of free, as I'm learning. Free is the way to go, unless it's too much free. And I can't. I don't know. The dude can't abide with too much free. Like, some of the freedom is starting to piss me off. I know you're probably super happy. Rockstar Stitch might be goaded with the solstice set. He might be actually super good, like meta defining DLC champion level caliber good. I think
always
it's
has
got to
been.
get hot. Always has
Just,
been, he says.
well, yeah, it just has to survive. That's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Because most formats can actually answer it. Let It Go is kind of an issue for it, but you just get a Rockstar before they get a Let It Go most of the time. um, where were we? We definitely we did Emerald.
Oh, you did all the emeralds? Okay. What'd you put Snow Fort?
Not great. Like
What about
2.
you gave Snowport a 2? I think it's better than 2 for sure. But okay, what'd you put the log?
This,
That's like a 1, right? Unrated.
it was like a 1.5 or a 2. It's not
Okay.
great. That's for
No, not
sure.
okay.
It's
That's one.
it's yeah, I don't think we did Ruby.
Man, that sounds bad, Luke. Are you sure you should be here, man? You probably need to be taking more rest, dude. You might have came
Dude,
back too soon. That
all
cough
I've done
sounds
is
gnarly, dude.
rest. All I've done is rest.
Okay.
I mean, the cough doesn't hurt too much. I've been drinking cough meds, so. What do you think of Wreck It Ralph? Let me move this over screen.
Man, I'm more of a fan of this card than most people. I think a lot of people are super down on this card because he has a lot of glaring issues that are not going to allow him to be playable. But I am desperately willing to try this card. 7 cost uninkable 3/4 boost 1. When he is banished, banish all characters with strength lower than his. 3 quest for 3. I like him. I can't put him any lower than a 2, even though that's probably where he lives. Maybe I'll give this guy a 3 because I want to try him and that Lonely Grave card. I think that's a really cool combo. Him and Lonely Grave together. And
Lonely Grave.
yeah, Lonely Grave. It's a red item that you can pop a character and then uh, do something. I think boost another character that you have. Boost a character and then pop a character, something like that. And then you can trigger his ability while giving him more strength. I think that could turn into like a pseudo board wipe at 7 costs. I mean, with ramping, if you put it with blue, you can probably ramp and get there kind of soon and kind of keep the board clear. Maybe get some quests in with this guy. I don't think he's that bad. Luke, what do you think about
I think he got a lot of hoops to jump, but
him? Yeah.
I know that my opponent's going to play one and then like sing strength on it to wipe my board, and I'm going to be upset.
Oh, sing it himself, like he sings it on himself.
Oh, they're just going to play it and then have another one of their characters sing it on it.
Oh, but they'll wipe their own board too, though, unless they have a
Yeah, but
character
I'll
that's
have
lower
like
than.
Lorthal or something in play.
Okay.
Oh man, that's a relic. Remember that word?
Yeah, we got off of Lorthal quick, man. It was a good time. Lorthal was chill.
Um, yeah, he's like a 2.5. Like,
Hmm.
I don't like to rate cards that much lower than a 2 unless I hate them. But I don't like to rate them higher than a 2 unless I like them. This card's interesting. If we didn't have Raging Fire, I think it would see a lot more play than it's gonna. But
Raging Fire or Raging Storm?
Storm.
Yeah, okay.
There's too many Raging Storm cards. Like,
There's too much rage in this game in general, man. No more rage. Actually, it's not that much rage. There's a little bit of rage. A little bit is enough. But all right, Scrooge
this
McDuck. What's
is
this guy do?
this gets bigger. I mean, it's a 2 cost 3/3. It only ever quests for 1.
Yeah,
Does eat things, but it's uninkable. It's maybe a 3. Like it could have a role to play, but it's nothing like too insane. It's probably great and limited.
yeah. I agree. I think it's a limited all star. It might find some 2 cost 3/3 that just get stronger in time. Could be like super annoying too, though. So 2.5 for me for this guy.
Yeah, I mean, these are just all basically 1.52s, slightly
Hmm.
better if you have shift targets. And,
You do.
maybe it's the time to see that 4 cost Donald shifting for 3 and singing Be King, I
Has that
guess.
ever happened? Have we ever
I
had the chance to do that? Has anyone ever shifted that Donald? Even on a morph? I know I
never.
know Green still played him for a while for a time. Donald shift Donald is hilarious. I think it's worth a shot just to say you
I'm
did it.
I'm sure once Morph had him shifted on and he sang like a Zeus.
Yeah, we can do it.
This is like not a terrible card, honestly. It's like 2.5. Like it's
It's
got
worth
stats. If you just
5/3.
need it, like in the Tinkerbell decks, right? Like I need a
Hmm.
cheap costed 5 something.
Very true. And it's got that three. I know we've had like you've had 3 5s before, but it was always that two. I think rolling in with 2 willpower in this day and age with that angel going around, I think that's just asking for problems at 2 willpower. So the guy has a
Oh,
three,
she's
so
good.
that's kind of neat.
She is good.
I like this Copper guy. I think Copper's got a good attitude. I mean, Rush 8, taking out something for sure. Reckless. 5 willpower is kind of low at a 6 cost. I gotta give this guy a 3, Luke. What do you think about him?
Yeah,
Copper.
I think this is what Maui should have been in set one.
Mm-hmm.
Like a little more expensive, right? Um, I still kind of wish it was an 8-4, I guess, but at least at 6, it's a little more reasonable. I just hated the fact that Maui came down and was like almost always a 2 or 3 for 1. It's just like this feels so unfair,
Yeah.
but it's not gaining lore and it's just defensive, so it's like I'm never gonna cry for it to be banned. But did I hate that card so much?
This card is funky, man. I like this card. What's the you might have to give me like some plays where we can get this thing out as soon and as cheap as possible using both of these effects. I know there's at least one scenario that exists because you pay one less if you have a character in play with damage, you pay one less. If there's a character in play with 5 or more strength, you play one less. So if is there a 3 cost? No, that's still not so. So it's got to be a 2 cost character that you can get a damage on with 5 strength or less, and then you can play it as soon as possible. I don't know. I don't know how to do. I don't know how to set it up.
I don't think there's a 5 cost character for 1.
No, no. I think there's a 5 cost character for 3. I think that's soon. And we just saw the the Zaborg dude or whatever his name is, Taborg, Mayor Hamborg,
Yeah,
whatever that
so
guy's
it's
name
like
was.
we could play one of these on 3 and then play 2 of these on the next turn. Assuming that, like, I mean, we could just play a 1 cost Mulan to trigger the other side if we needed to, or countless things.
Hmm.
It's a lot of effort. I don't think she's that great, but I mean,
And Quest for Two.
I
I
guess
mean, it's a funky,
maybe
fresh
we're just all
design.
right. Maybe we're just not looking at it the right way. I think the problem is that we're just like, how do we get it at max reduction?
Yeah,
And it's not. A 3 costs 4-3. The quest for twos, not bad.
that seems kind of good, right? Yeah.
It just might not be in the right color.
I guess Ruby's got to have some cards, man. Ruby's kind of struggling this whole time. Ruby just needs some love, I think.
I mean, it's not a bad statted thing. There's a world that maybe this is like an okay 3 drop, but it can't hold too much damage for like Ohana. It trades with all the 3/3s. Oh, my lasagna also came with a choice of garlic or cinnamon breadstick.
Man, you don't get no heartburn, no indigestion, dude. How do you survive, man? You just tank it. What do you do with your heartburn? You don't get heartburn?
I don't get heartburn.
You just don't get heartburn, man.
No.
Some guys have all the luck, dude. If I ate that dish this early in the morning, I'm regurgitating all day. I'm just having a terrible life.
My stomach was forged in the pits of fast food.
That it.
I
And
mean, my mom's cooking was pretty bad, so not that bad, but I mean, this is like a 3, honestly. Like thinking about it, just don't try to get both active. And the fighting spirit's pretty mid. The damaged one is probably a realistic thing to have happen.
hmm
And unless it's like played all the time, people aren't going to play around that for a hot minute. This is what Maui should have been in set 1. Not Copper, nah, just this.
this thing.
Yeah, I would have liked it so much more. The deck would have been so much worse.
Maui was just so cracked. Hey, someone saying, man, 6'5", inkable rush. Like It just seemed too good. This guy also quests for two though. He's not reckless, so that's kind of cool, I guess. So he can kind of take something out, and then maybe if they don't do anything to him, he can get two lore, and then they try to trade in with him and get another card. Maybe, I don't know. It seems all right, but I don't think this card's getting played. Look, I really don't.
This
Three is
might have
just
needed to be
crazy.
a 5/3.
Yeah,
2-star.
yeah. I don't think that guy's getting played.
I do like Pepto Bismol JDV. I mean, I don't drink it for pleasure, but one of my favorite shots from back in the day was UV blue with a little bit of Pepno port in it, and it made it look like a brain floating in like a little glass jar full of blue liquid.
That sounds gross, man. What was the liquid?
What was the liquid? A
Yeah.
UV blue vodka.
Oh, okay, okay.
Oh man, I'm glad I don't really drink. I mean, I drink occasionally, but man, I
Dude,
used to drink.
drinking is so low EV, dude. That's such a low. That's a low EV play, man.
I agree.
It's so expensive, and you get like such small satisfaction for such a short amount of time. It's like, man, you could just not do that and be fine, man.
I mean, we could try to deep delve into drinking and why so many people do it, and like I think a big reason is just using alcohol as an excuse for your actions at parties, but you know, that's
Yeah.
we don't need to necessarily go down in that rabbit hole. I mean, I drank a lot for many years, and
Hmm.
I'm glad that I stopped. That's for sure.
Yeah.
It's not good for your health or your teeth.
Or your anything, or your bank account. I mean, if you do it, I don't want to shame
Well,
anybody that does do it, but I stopped.
so I had other people pay for my alcohol because I had the party house,
Ah, okay.
or I would get a keg, and then that would pay for itself.
Like you get charge people.
Yeah, well, guys, anyways.
Okay. Okay.
It's a weird dynamic to get people to go into your party, but yeah, it's don't recommend that. This character.
Hey, look, you're not sounding good at all, man. This is this is bad, dude. Do you drink tea? Get some tea going, man, and maybe that'll help.
What do you
Tea
think of
up.
this card?
I like this guy. I think he was needed. I think he was necessary. I think we learned last set that Mulan with just that coming in with that 2 damage, people can use that with Cheshire Cat, and I think it works with the whole flinger dinger situation there. So I think this guy's kind of cool. Just coming
So you
in
think
broken,
Flinger Dingers
heal
is
him.
back on the menu?
I think Ruby Amethyst is in the worst spot it's probably ever been since the game came out.
What?
But if it did have to have a spot, I think that's where it would go. And also, Ruben kind of eats well with this guy too. Ruben reducing costs, healing this guy, coming in with damage seems almost like a benefit more than a. And you can use that. What about you? What do you think?
Why is why is Ruby is it not good against dogs?
It might. It's. I think it's still good against dogs, but it's just. I think it's
So it could
just
not be at
didn't.
its worst spot ever if dogs has Rockstar and is in a great spot.
I believe that Ruby, all the other decks got significantly better, and I think Ruby Amethyst didn't. I think Ruby Amethyst is still in the same spot that it was in the last set. They didn't no, except for this guy. Like, what are we doing? I just don't think it got strong enough. I think it's still just very mediocre, and it feels like I think other decks have decent enough matchups into dogs, and still have pretty decent matchups into the wider field at large. Whereas Ruby M, they lost points into Blurple, they lost points into Purple Steel, they lost points into Blue Green, they lost points into everything because literally everybody either maintained their same power level or got juice. Even dogs, I think dogs actually might have a way to beat Ruby Amethyst now more than they did in the previous set. I feel, and I'm definitely willing to be wrong on that. But I think if Ruby M, I think it's going to be one of the most underperforming decks of the set.
I'll be right back. I just got to put this in the fridge.
Mm.
Keep ranting. I liked the rant.
Fridge run. No, but seriously, that's just how I feel. And I'm more than, like I said, one of my favorite things about doing content or being a content creator or making bold takes or having hot takes is being wrong. I love being wrong. I love coming back after the fact and looking back on what I said and being like, man, I was so wrong about this, because that is just, a great part of my life. I enjoy that, but I just don't think Ruby Amethyst. If you're going to Melbourne DLC, or if you're going to Ghent, or if you're going to the Ink event that's coming up here at the end of February, we're both going to be there. Hopefully, you guys are there as well. Ink signups are open. Or if you're going to any of these CCQs coming up in this set, and you're like, maybe I should take Ruby M. I don't. I think there's probably a better deck to take. Personally, I don't know if that's right or wrong, but and it's always gonna be somebody's pet pick or pet choice potentially. But having a good one matchup and sacrificing so many other matchups, I just don't think that is a great way to go about it. But I'm willing to be wrong. Hopefully, I'm wrong. Hopefully, if somebody shocks the world with a nice Wreck It Ralph, Maui Half Shark, searching for Olympus, Mulan, Tinkerbell, Ruby Amethyst location deck. I don't know, okay, because we haven't even played a single card in this set so far in a single tournament. No matches have legally happened yet. The cards haven't even come out, and we're making these predictions.
Well, the cards have not come out, but yet there's been thousands and thousands of games of this format, and some people might have even considered themselves have already solved it. But
yeah, that was my rant from yesterday on my stream. I was saying I wish we get to the point where we just stop revealing cards, stop releasing cards, just have the set come out and see what happens. No reveals, just straight up. Hey, the set's coming out on this date. Show a couple cards, send it, and make people figure it out
so
that way.
card spoiler season is like good momentum, I think.
Mm.
I'm sure they've done the research to see that showing spoilers like helps sell more product.
Oh yeah.
But I remember like in Magic, countless times you wouldn't get the entire set spoiled until the day before the pre-release. So it's like someone would have a printout of every card in the set, and someone that you could like glance through if you wanted to really quickly to kind of know what you're going to play against in the pre-release. But like, it was kind of cool. I liked that element. Surprise. Like
I
having
like
to
it too,
read your
man.
opponent's bombs to be like, holy crap. Like,
Yeah. So I remember that's how it was back in the day too for Yu-Gi-Oh. Like you get like the Beckett, or you get like the magazines or whatever, and it would have, hey, new set coming out on this day, and it would have like a few cards in there, and that was it. And you're like, okay, this is cool. The next set would come out, and then you go to those weekly locals, or whatever, and you start ripping packs, and you start just being surprised. And I thought that was a really cool experience. Even though
so
Yu-Gi-Oh did not have a sealed, Yu-Gi-Oh just has never had a sealed thing or limited anything, so maybe that's kind of worse for them. But
there
uh,
is elements to being a trading card gamer that a lot of trading card players will never get to experience. And one of those is the days of lore where like you didn't know what was in the set. You basically had to like trade for everything. There was no online vendors.
mm-hmm.
So like the cards you had access to were the ones that were opened locally that people were willing to trade.
Yeah,
And like that breeds creativity in its own because you play with what you have. And then so it's like you're not playing against these like fine-tuned I have four of everything, and you kind of it's a completely different game, and some people love that element. and have
Mm-hmm.
tried to recreate it. Richard Garfield loves that element. He made Magic, and he loves it so much he made Keyforge, which to try to like capture that. And that was a weird game where like there was literally no duplicates of cards. Everything was like singleton, and I honestly didn't like the way that game worked, but some people loved it.
Yeah.
Uh, so it
That,
is
that was one of
interesting to
my
see.
that was one of my bigger one of my bigger momentum boosters. I remember being back in the day, like I was one of the first people in my local area, like my friend group area back in those days that had a car. Like we are all on the buses and stuff going to these locals, and I would have a car first, and I was able to drive to locals, and I was able to drive to different locals around my region. And like you said, it was like islands where people had their own culture, their own metas, their own carpool, what was good here, and it was set in stone. You drive, 15, 20 minutes away, and it's a whole different universe over there where people had their own things. So you make this like Silk Road thing where you take something that's good over here, drive it across town, and trade it to these people, and like open their eyes to the new technologies that have been developed over there. You take all their stuff back to the other place, and you just like there's
Yeah,
commerce there. It was like
I
this
loved it.
whole. It was cool, man. It was a really cool timeline. That's all dead. Like that's
Yep.
so dead.
Yeah.
That's so dead. That is so gone. And
To
it's
an extent.
yeah.
So I know for a fact that it exists in Magic at my local scene because I know that there's a local player that plays the same Storm deck every week to his modern locals.
Mm-hmm.
So like, and he's good enough that if you do not prepare for specifically him playing Storm,
He's gonna
you
cook
will
you.
lose to you. You will lose to him. Like he will cook you. So like there is kind of that element, but it is such on a macro compared to like what you're saying, where it's just like the entire like atmosphere and ecosystem is that way. Trade binders and people traded. Decked out
It's
giant,
crazy.
you don't even know. You don't even know. He's his only card game is Lorcana. And he's thinking back in like set one when people actually traded because there was no product similar, but then people had to trade, right? Now at our local scene, everyone just buys so much product they don't need to trade basically. Or it's just like, oh, I want to trade for this. Well, what do you have? Well, I have 5 of every single rare in the set, so I have extra rares. You? Oh, I've got 6 of every rare in the set.
Yeah.
Oh, we're both looking for the 1 or 2 super rares we don't have. Oh, well, you don't have anything for trade because I also need a 4 of everything. And so, like, it's just kind of like that. Oh, I didn't know Decked Out played Yu Gi Oh! Back in the day.
Oh, decked out play Yu-Gi-Oh? Shout out to
Mm,
decked out, man.
he's a local of to me.
Oh, nice, nice. You know, Yu-Gi-Oh back in the day was like it was. I didn't play too much Magic back in the day. I played Yu-Gi-Oh and it was just a whole different. It was so different. It was a different world, man. It's a cool world. I'm not saying it was good or bad, but it was definitely different. It's a good time.
Our local Yu Gi Oh! Scene was weird.
Just straight
Uh,
weird.
I swear there's like a one of the better players just always wore like a suit or
I
something.
I remember the Magic guys in my area had suits. What was the suit thing? I do remember that as
Maybe
well.
that
Like
was How I Met Your Mother like callback or something. Maybe.
I remember the Magic guys used to wear suits.
Yeah, and I did not do that. All right,
You're
so
not a
back
suit
on
guy?
this Falzao. You know, he's all right, 2.5.
Yeah.
The Liquidator.
I like this guy. But again, he's got that very pitiful two, and that two has just been the bane of my existence these days. Angel's just been on my case and in my face, Luke. It's been hard to live out
They
here in these
still had
city
to
streets.
discard a card though.
Man, it don't matter, man. They're getting up. They're going 1 for 1 with this guy and his attitude. He's liquidating, but he's just sitting there.
Dude,
All they got to do is just don't exert, and then they just angel him, and he's just gone out of here. But I like this guy a lot. I think to me, I think this is the best underdog. I know a lot of people are all on the rabbit. They got a good case for the rabbit, or maybe the Christopher Robin. I'm a big liquidator fan, big liquidator stan. All my Ruby decks, I'm playing liquidator, man. He's in there, 4 copies. I think it's a solid 3.5. Maybe I'd almost give him 4. Luke, what do you think? I like him.
he's like a 2.5, 3 maybe.
2.5 for the liquidator? Are you kidding me? Come on, man. He's liquid, dude, and he's
He's
elixirating.
liquid.
He's actual liquid, dude. Come on, that's at least a 3 for being liquid.
Yeah, being able to answer Daisy on the draw on turn 1 is pretty good.
He can't quest, man. He's taking out everything. You team him up and you
And
take out like something pretty big, man. He's not a bad dude. He's a good guy.
he's
He's
a
a villain
villain,
though.
bro.
Yeah, he's a villain. Yeah. He's liquid though, man. He's like a T1000. He's liquid.
um
He's good, man. He's a good dude. Give him a chance, bro.
I don't want to talk bad about the art, so that's what I'll just say there.
Okay, I know where you're going. Already, I can read. Luke, I know you well enough. I can read your damn mind and what you're about to say. Please don't say it. Okay.
I don't even know what you thought I was going to say. I
I
just
know what you're
don't
about to say, and I'm
care
not
for
gonna.
the art style,
Oh, you don't care for the art style? Okay, that's fair.
like the quality of it. Like I think see, you got me going. Um I don't remember this episode, but I don't actually remember much of the gargoyles, which is weird. Because I remember loving it. I even had the Sega Genesis game,
Uh huh.
which was very hard. Did you play that?
I did not. I did not. I've been rewatching Gargoyle. And I don't think I've got to this part yet when she transforms into a gargoyle herself.
Your characters can't be reduced below the printed value. All right. If you have 3 or more cards in hand, this character can't ready. A 3 cost 4/4. It's not terrible.
I mean, 3 costs 4/4, and it can't be. It's Tiana proof, but Tiana's kind of falling off, kind of big right now. Everyone's on this Willow train. They're kind of dumping their Tiana stock like crazy and buying in onto the tree stock. But if Tiana would ever come back, like this card is kind of cool.
Yeah, I didn't
No,
even think about that
yeah,
actually.
just runs right over it, man.
Like I'm just like, oh, you can't get like reduced and then under the seed.
No,
Now, it is
Sapphire
worth
Coil.
noting that if you have this and say like a Lumiere, the Lumiere buff does go away if they shrink it
Hmm.
because it says printed value. So if Lumiere would make this a 5/4 and you challenge a Tiana that somehow is a 1/5 or had resist, uh, the Tiana would reduce this down to a 4 because that's its printed value.
Ah.
Probably will almost never come up. Solid 3. Like it, she's not gonna see play unless she's insane, right? Like when you want to play her, she's probably winning you matchups, and that's why you're playing her.
Yeah. Agreed.
I'm, it's like a 2. If you like, I doubt we'll ever
No.
see play outside of limited, but
Yeah.
maybe you just need that 2/3 evasive on 2.
Yeah. Agnar. Oh, R.I.P.
Nah,
to Agnar and Iduna, both of them.
it's just as we feared. I'm unplayable.
Dang, man, come on. Come on, man. It's just as we feared. I'm unplayable. Come on, man. Dang. Negaduck.
Coet. How do you say their name?
I say Cobet with a B. I pronounce it as
Oh,
B.
like Cobbett?
Shout,
Cobbett?
I
All
say
right.
Cobet, and they have not corrected me yet. So shout out to Cobet. Cobet's here.
Yeah, I
Hey,
don't
Cobet.
remember. I feel like she said her name in Discord once.
I'm probably
Oh,
wrong.
it is
I'm.
Cobb.
I'm.
Oh, no, you're right. You're on it. You're on
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
Negaduck. Evil doppelganger. Only someone so dastardly, so despicable, so disdainful of utter defenseless would dare perform such a deed.
That's pretty good. That's
I
pretty
was
good.
just trying to be weird. I don't think that's how Darkwing talks, but
I think he got like a dark like a dastardly, despicable thing, like a Daffy Duck kind of thing. Only someone so dastardly and despicable kind of thing. I don't want to keep continue on with that. I don't want to go on
you're killing
anymore.
me.
Yeah. And he's got another 2, man. They knew what they were doing by printing all these 2s, these 4
I
2s,
like
and
this.
all these 2s, man. I'm just looking at Angel, and her eyes are just
Dude,
glowing red with malice, dude. And she's gonna be firing off all these things, all these 2s.
Negaduck's biggest crime was robbing Gaston of playability.
Dang, that's crazy. Power
It's-
creeping,
yeah,
poor
well,
old Gaston.
this is a very like I would probably play this over a 2-cost 3/3. One, it eats 1/4s for dinner. Two, it trades with 4/4s. You know, X4s,
Hmm.
and that, I think that's. I would rather trade up than not be able to than like not ever trading down, if that makes sense.
Would you
Like
play it over? Would you play it over Underdog though, or the Liquidator?
maybe
Mm.
depends.
He is a shift
Um,
line as well. He's a shift target as well.
the fact that he can quest is really relevant in some matchups. It really
Yeah.
depends on how much I is the slot 100% for Daisy Duck, or is the slot just for more? If the slot's for more, I like Negaduck more. If it's just for Daisy Duck, I like Liquidator more. If that makes sense. Because I'm so scared I'm going to play a worse card overall because it's a little quicker at stopping that one thing.
Hmm.
And here's the shift. But I mean, it's like a 2.5-star card.
Well, the Negaduck,
Yeah,
the base form.
yeah. I think it's better in the 3/3.
Hmm.
That said, if people start playing Fire the Cannon everywhere or Angel, like maybe I want that 3/3 over it. That's the time. Like,
That's what, yeah.
meta shifts things. So honestly, like from what I've noticed in a little bit of playtesting I've seen and some things I've seen, Angel is a problem card and a high impact on the meta. So the fact, yes, Negaduck trades with Angel, but also just gets eaten by Angel. So I'd rather play the 3/3 if I expect more Angels to see play.
But if they have no cards in hand, Negaduck can't even get through the Angel either because he'll resist too.
Oh, yeah,
So
card's
it's
good.
just like she's just getting cooked,
Angel's
and then
pretty
you're
good.
gonna,
Angel's pretty
yeah.
good. Well, you can just shift this on top of it. Then you can take out the.
There you go.
I mean, this is a cool card. Um, Imagine shifting this and limited on that 4/2.
Oh yeah, you're
They're like,
cooking.
yeah, I'll trade. I'll let you trade, but I'm gonna gain the lore first. You're like, nah, son. Shift, steal that lore you took from get questing, gain another one.
And get a
But
plus. Shift three too. It's like on curve shift. That's kind of cool.
if
And I like his
yeah,
pose too. I think his pose because he's very similar to that Aladdin in chapter one. And
oh
Aladdin
yeah,
has the same pose too. He's like hanging off a building, and he's like also hanging off a building. I wonder if they did it on purpose.
yeah, he's this. We need a song to sing with it. It's just a body. I'd rather have Robin Hood most of the time. It's like a 2-star card. It's just not going to do anything, sadly. Like, it's crazy that I view this card as better than this. But Hercules, a
There's a
one
card.
cost 0/3.
Okay. Well, there's a card under him. He gets 3 strength, so he turns it to a 3/3 on two. There's your two cost 3/3 right there, Luke, that you want. Sort of.
This is a 3-cost 3/3.
It is. Yeah. I was trying to sell it to you. You didn't buy it, dude. I was trying to sell
I've
it to
seen
you, man,
Echo.
and you weren't buying it, dude.
Dude, this is not as good as Flynn.
Yeah. Flynn
It,
quests for more, and it's
yeah,
still three. Like, what are we talking about?
it's like it does challenge for 3 on turn 2 though, and that could be relevant if you need to like take down Christopher Robbins, which I think is a good card.
Mm-hmm.
Did we go over Amethyst? I think I might have misread. I might not have read the Christopher Robin as high as I should have. The card is very good.
What'd you put him at? Christopher Robin.
Oh, I don't remember. It's been a week.
Oh yeah, have been fighting for your life there.
But like now, if I was to re-rate him, it's probably like a 4. Like I probably gave him like a 3 to a 3.5 before, but he's definitely a 4, maybe a 4.5. Like a 1 cost 1/3 that quests for 2. That's excellent. Um, at 2, he's a Timothy Mouse that is always questing for 2, but has 1 less toughness. That's pretty good.
Hmm.
Like we've had some 2 cost 1/3 quests for 2s, and they didn't see too much play. They saw some vague play in some decks, but in Amethyst Steel, for some reason, like the Timothy Mouse had its position. Like it survives a little bit long, and it quests and survives like a turn possibly. Obviously, the 4 is more relevant when you're trying to play around Calhoun's, but the fact that you can play this on turn 1 on the draw is just so powerful in the matchups you want him. That said, like I'm not going to play him in control, so that's why it's like maybe a 4.5, probably just a 4. I don't like this beast art.
What? Oh, yeah, the art. Okay. I don't like. Yeah, I can concur with that. I mean, rating the art. I just don't like when Beast is smiling. That's just my thing. And when
Yeah.
whenever Beast is happy, I'm kind of upset. I'm like, Beast wasn't happy that much in the movie. Why are we capturing him smiling so much in these art cards? He needs to be mad. He needs to be upset. Like he's pissed more often than being happy. Let's cut it out, man. Or being sad about something.
Especially since it's storyborn. Like,
Yeah, there
if
there
it was
was.
like some Floodborn, sure, let Floodborn Beast be happy. But in the story, Beast wasn't happy. He was a sad boy.
Yeah.
I think this card's fine. It's a super rare, gives him ink ability over Blob and Rocket Stitch, right? I know you've been playing this. You were just playing against color with those decks, playing a bunch of these guys, right?
The which one?
Well, you were playing Rocket and the Blob, the
Yeah,
three
yeah, yeah.
one
Oh yeah,
rushes,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
the
yeah. That's it.
uninkables.
Yeah, for sure. In that deck, that was like my crash out deck. I think he can easily slot right in over those guys just being inkable. And
Yeah,
also he gets a little perk too, being at the
because you had
location.
locations in there, didn't you? Like,
Yeah, I did. That's what I'm saying. I have library in there. That's a perfect upgrade to my crash out deck, even though that deck is so bad, but it's fun, you know.
like I think this is a 3. Like I could
Yeah.
see just Ruby decks playing this, especially if like Amethyst Steel becomes heavily played because it trades with Calhoun, it trades with Christopher Robin. Like it's not terrible. If you randomly had a librarian play that survived, you get to put this on it and then take something down, pass the turn.
Yeah, and then they go after him then, and then you get a card back. That's kind of
Yep.
cool. Snake Chips in the building saying another red beast shift target for Sad Beast in Infinity. Give up the Ruby Steel, man. It's done. It's over, especially in Infinity. It's actually over. But you're cooking, though. I like the attitude. I do like the attitude. I like what you're cooking there, but I'm still mad that you're cooking it. Put him in racers, says Justin. I have him in my racer deck. I think that's kind of cool.
I haven't made a racer deck yet.
Should. The deck is bad, but it's kind of fun.
I figured
And
it'd be
he,
bad. It's been bad
yeah.
every time I've tried to make it.
It's worth it, though, man.
I still have my enchanted Speedway. Slushy. A 5/5 evasive for 4.
He gets hit by World Greatest Criminal Mind and Horseman Strikes. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
That's kind of that's kind of dope. But he's evasive though, man. Slamming genies or just checking
So
genies.
I've heard he's very good against Blurple.
Yeah, yeah, I can see that.
And
Slushy's it.
he's eats a lot of damage. But as you said, World's Greatest Criminal Mind and Horseman Strike, like the Amber decks, are good against him.
And you can't even ink him too to get away from it. So in Amber, you're just gonna have to play him and hope. Or maybe if there's a way to discard him or something, or maybe if you're playing blue and red, you can send it away or something.
Yeah, he's like a
Tipo.
2.5. It's like crazy when you're like he's so good, but he becomes good enough that like he walks into all the answers.
I mean, but he can hold it. I think he can hold it down. He can cause a kerfuffle. He's good enough.
Careful indeed. When you
All
play
right.
this character, you may ready chosen character. If you do, they can't quest for the rest of this turn. A 5 costs 5/5 quest for 2.
Hmm. What are we doing with this guy?
It's
He's like a
limited.
LeFou, right?
Yeah, I mean, this is good and limited. Quest, ready something, then bash down or just keep it ready.
Yeah.
I don't think it's good enough for constructed. Rare, like we don't play all the 4 cost LeFous, right? So why are we paying one more? Like we
Mm.
didn't play Lilo very often, and she's
Some people
already in that
played
slot.
people played Spin though 4 times.
And he cost 4,
Oh, that's right. That's right.
and he was like the best of the 4s because he quest for 2 and was a 3/3 and was inkable.
Mm.
Yahoo! I always say it like Mario.
That did sound like a yeah, 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 hooey, ha, ha, hooey. That
It's a
did sound like
me, a Goofy.
it's a goo. That's one of my favorite stories though from the card design team. I keep forgetting the gentleman who
Oh
does
yeah,
the.
he's figure out how many A's and
It's
we're
yeah.
this.
He just talking to him on the main stage. How much dedication he puts into this. I'm like, man, it just blew my mind. He's like watching all the movies. He's listening actively of how many syllables are in it, how long it should be, and it's
So he's
not just a
watching all
quick
the
little.
movies.
He's
When
watching everything. Like that's his job. He's like
when are we
professional. He
gonna
like
get
watches.
angry cigarette smoking driving Goofy? You remember that one? Where
No,
he just like wakes up and it's like something man da 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 and like it's about Goofy trying to stop smoking and he gets all angry and then gets in a car. I can't remember, but
that's crazy.
there's some crazy cartoons back in the day. I like,
Yeah,
but
they can really get away from stuff back in the day.
um, this card's probably not going to see much competitive play, sadly. But I get 2.5. Like it's kind of cute, but all the early removal, they just hit it. It doesn't matter that it quests for it, like its body's so fragile. It's like, oh, it quests for 2, yeah, and then everything eats it.
Mm.
It should have been inkable and on quest. I think an inkable 1/2 quest for 2 that when you quest with it you can banish it to banish a character would be quite good. Would be very quite good, I
Is
think.
that Inkable 1 2?
All right, so if this card was inkable and said and triggered on quest,
Mm-hmm. That would be crazy. I mean, if it was inkable, if it was 3 cost inkable, I'd take it as it is right now.
I wouldn't
But
play it.
I'd play it
But
at 3 cost uninkable. 3 cost inkable, I think we can work them in.
like I think the aggressive decks would play it if it was on quest.
Yeah,
Quest take out their best challenger.
their best guy, their best man.
Yeah.
Is there a way to like protect this thing? Like, why did they do that on Exert and give him 2 lore? Like, is that a flavor thing or is that like a tactical thing?
In case you have no targets, like you play this so your opponent doesn't play anything, so then you just quest with it.
Hmm. I guess maybe if you got a way to clear their board with other things, and you just have this guy sitting off on the side,
This is good and
just
limited.
gaining 2. He's limited powerhouse.
I mean, it's just a removal. You play
Yeah.
it and then hit their best guy in a turn or 2 if you want. For each action in your discard, this costs 1 less to play. When you play this character, each opponent loses 2 lore. It'd be cool if there was a deck with this in Robin Hood.
Yeah. I've seen people experimenting with this guy too. It seems. I wish he was stronger. I think 4/4 might be a little too weak. I know I'm complaining about World's Greatest Criminal Mind. I'm like crying about World's Greatest Criminal Mind so
As
much
this plays around
as this plays
it.
around it. But I'm like, oh, this guy should be stronger. Oh my god, I can't win for losing over here. Jeez, I think
Yeah,
see 4/4. This might be a little too low.
I mean, I really wish it kind of said 2 less, but
Yeah.
I like that it sings whatever you want.
Eye to eye. Anything eye to eye.
I'd
If you
rather
listen
sing
to
Beyond
each
the Horizon.
other beyond the horizon. But now you're playing Ruby Steel, and you're down there with snake chips, man.
Maybe
I'm
this is
kidding.
the answer.
I'm
Probably
kidding.
not, but
I'm giving snake chips a hard time. Okay.
it's fun
Sorry,
to
snake
do.
chips.
I mean, this is like a 3. It's so cool. It's a 3 if you can make it work, but most of the time it's a 1. It's like a 4.5 if you can make it work. Like
Yeah.
if there was actually a deck where like they were jamming this out on turn 4 for 1, like that deck would probably be in a solid spot. Because like what have you played to like put 6 instants? There's 6 things, right? So like
Yeah. Let's see. How can you do it the fastest? It have to be
turn
something.
1 develop,
Okay. So it's ruby
turn
or blue.
2 sail into like another
Nice 7.
develop maybe. Like cuz we just have it all, right?
Yeah.
And then the next turn we play Robin Hood.
He lives. He quests.
It's turn 3 on the play, so he better live. He quests, he puts how many cards in the discard? He looks at 4 or
He
5.
looks at 4, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Let me look it up. I'm pretty sure it's 5.
We hit like a let it go or something, right? Play the let it go. Kind of no, we hit like double brawl or
Oh,
whatever.
but the thing
We
about Robin Hood too is that when he does do his thing, all
They
the
all go to the
items
discard.
they all stay to the discard as well. So maybe he
Yeah.
can hit a few.
That's why
Is
I'm
that
thinking like Olaf Robin Hood's good. And then after you quest with Robin Hood, you play Olaf for like 1 to 3 ink. Hopefully 1 or 2 ink. If you could go like Robin Hood quest next turn, go like 1 cost action, Olaf go.
mm-hmm.
It's like maybe there's like a tempo quest deck that you're also like draining your opponent's lore. But like that's where it kind of falls apart. It's like what else are you doing? All right, you got a 9 cost 4/4 in blue. I guess you can sing dig a little deeper and
Okay,
go
yeah.
grab a dig a little deeper and an Olaf, and then you can sing another dig a little deeper, grab an Olaf, another dig, and then play 2 more Olafs for like free. And
So you're playing
now
4 Dig a Little Deepers, 4 Robin Hoods.
and then you play Lilo for free and ready your thing. I like it sounds bad, but it sounds fun.
You know what? I think you're right. He's a 10.
He's a 10.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. He might be good though.
He's his deck probably doesn't exist. I'm too magic build. It reminds me of Gurmag Angler.
I knew it. Just Gurmag Angler. What are we talking about? Gurmag Angler? Like that can't be a real thing.
It's a fish. It's a zombie
Gur-
fish. It's an 8 cost 5/5. It cost 1 less for every card in my discard
We
that
should do
I
that. I should pull up.
remove
I
from the
should pull up
game when I play
old
it.
old Yu-Gi-Oh names. You pull up old Magic names, and then every now and then we try to slip in a fake name, and let's see if the person can figure out who is saying a fake name and a real name. Who can pick up? There's no way if you just
It's
slipped in a fake name. There's no way I would ever know.
dude, you have penguin warrior in your deck,
Penguin
bro.
Soldier, okay? Penguin Soldier.
See, you could have said warrior, and I would have been like, yeah, it's real.
That's what I'm saying. I think it'd be fun. So, Penguin, yeah, Penguin Soldier. We have some stupid. There's some stupid names over there in Yu-Gi-Oh for sure. I won't hold you on that. Okay, Elsa, Ice Artisan. I like it. I'm a fan. I think the card might not be as good as I want it to be, but I mean it's Elsa, man. Come on, man. She got a cool outfit on. When you play this character, whenever you play a location, you may exert a character with 3 or less. So boom, we're exerting. We're exerting while this character is at a location. She gets +3 lore. They should have gave her a rush too.
I mean, she has shift. That's almost the
That's
same
kind of rush.
thing.
Yeah. Exert. Take something down. Boom. And just play a location. Do it again. Put her at a location quest for 4. I mean, cards goaded. Cards goaded.
All right, so for Elsa,
Are you doing Ruby Amber? Put her in the just do the. I'm putting her in the. I put her in the Speedway deck too. It's terrible. It doesn't work, but it's worth a shot.
I just want to see can I build a deck that's just all Elsas?
Oh my
So you're just like threatening Elsa 8 drop, Elsa 6 drop. Like every character you have is just like threatens the most terrifying characters in the game. You're like, what you gonna do? I'm gonna shift and exert your things. That's what's gonna happen.
Oops, all Elsa in the deck, dude. You gotta put Ice Palace in there too, then, if that's the case. Luke, I think I know you're being funny, but this looks kind of cool, and I kind of want to do this now. I want to play this deck.
Oh, I think this deck might be annoying. This is like the bring to locals to like. You only play net decks. Duh. I'm gonna crush you with this this Elsa Typal deck. Like it got.
More Elsas, dude. What else? Is that all of them?
No,
You got
there's
the one.
there's
You got the
this
1/3.
one.
I don't even know what Ice Palace does. We got to read that again. And there's one. The one that has, yeah, the
There.
horse girl Elsa. Yeah, that one's good too.
That's all of them.
You're all Elsa up.
36, 32 Elsas.
Oh my gosh, dude, 40 Elsas is crazy. That's too much Elsa. That's a crazy amount of Elsa. You got 4 of the 8 cost Elsas in there. Yeah. Now you gotta fill out the
So
rest of the deck. I mean,
what
maybe
kind
you need more
of
locations. Maybe you gotta bounce some more stuff back to the hand. Oh man. Casa Madrigal? A fairy ship?
Yeah, we do need to have like a one
Library for
drop
sure.
play.
Oh, and the what's that other one? It's a new one, the Ruby one. It like gets evasive or something. When something evasive something. Sleepy Hollow. I think it came out in the last set. That one. What does it do? And when
When a
something
character
gain lore.
quests while here, you may banish this to gain 2 lore and give them evasive. It doesn't seem great.
Oh, yeah, you can cut it. Never mind. Because I was thinking if you go with the get to safety here. There's another card to get to safety you can put into play for free. And like draw a card as well.
There we go. 6 or 4 Demonas, and then the rest are Elsas, and then location.
Dude, ship it. Ship it.
How's that? Ma. There we go. So would that be like this? My Elsa instead of my Demona?
My Elsa. My Elsa. That's so
How many
dumb.
mamas should we put in that? 3?
All right, we gotta listen to the song again now. We gotta do our research.
Ma.
My Sharona. I think it's a 3. There's a 3.
All right. Perfect. We did it. Best deck in the format.
Absolutely broke. Meta destroyed. Never gonna recover, dude.
So it's like a 3. It's okay. I doubt it's going to be that good. A lot of people like it. I just showed the best deck it's in, but you know. In this character quest, each opponent loses 1 lore. Draw a card for each 1 lore lost this way. At the end of your turn, if an opponent has 0 lore, gain 1 lore. This card's cool.
Yeah, that's a cool card. That's a fun card. That's a cool, fun, hip, neat.
I doubt it'll see play, but boy, I wish it would.
I'm glad it exists, though. I'm glad it exists. I'm glad he lives.
So this, I feel like this is what Ruby Steel would need. The problem is like it's uninkable against the control deck. But yeah. I guess it feeds itself, so maybe not. You know, like because at the end of your turn, if they don't have a lore, it gives them one. So then this always draws a card, right?
Only if they lose a lore.
Yes, but you play it. If your opponent has no lore, they go to 1 lore at the end of your turn.
No, you go to 1 lore. You gain. If they have no lore, you gain 1.
Oh, whoops. I can't read.
No, it's okay. So like you're trying to drain them, and then once they're drained, you gain. Which it's kind of it's so cool because the flavor is like next level. You know what I'm saying? This guy's like taxing people endlessly, and then when they have nothing, he gains. It's crazy. I mean, that's kind of a that's art, man. That's metaphor. Very metaphorical card.
It's like a 3.5. It's probably not going to see any play, but I
Yeah,
like it.
unfortunately.
Big flavor win.
Yeah, huge.
Might be the best
Agree.
flavorful card in this set.
I'm glad he's there. It took a lot to type all that on there to get that effect right. I'm pretty sure it went through a lot of different this and that to make sure that was correct. I'm glad they went for it. Uh,
Scrooge McDuck. It's Elsa, concerned sister.
what the hell is that, man?
I mean, this is cool, but we don't have those locations that matter. It's like, I guess playing, like, if you're playing the whale deck, but you're playing Ruby Sapphire Whale or Ruby Amethyst Whale instead of Amber Amethyst Whale, this is okay because you could put the Illuminary in play, maybe go your opponent into challenging it. But
Yeah.
it's like
I don't know. So the only way it makes sense is
2.5.
if you play a location that costs two. I mean, that's why I was playing this in Speedway too, because you can like play
Yeah.
this and then play the Speedway, and then hopefully have another guy that you can do the whole thing on.
Yeah, but even then you just play the Speedway for 2 instead. What's this
And
do
it's not
rather
even
than just
what is she
take a
doing? Yeah,
slot?
what is she doing, huh? What is she doing there?
Like,
I
so
guess
you
she's a bod.
yeah, so like this is for when there's a location that you're using while being aggressive. Kind of like so putting in Seven Dwarfs Mine.
Mm.
I feel like most
Are you Ruby still gamer now? I mean, are you about to
I
that
mean,
could be
where
a
else
cool
are
deck.
these Ruby cards gonna fit? They
I
don't fit anywhere
mean,
else.
Ruby Steel might be that might be kind of cool, like a Ruby Steel location deck. You got Beast, you got this Elsa, you got the other Elsa, you got some pretty decent
The
locations. You can
lo-
play Treasure Mountain
eh,
again. Maybe get Treasure Mountain out for cheap.
no.
No, am I jumping the shark,
Treasure
dude?
Mountain's not good. You jump the shark with Treasure Mountain.
Treasure Mountain slaps, dude. You just got to give it a chance.
That's the
Look,
one that deals damage equal to the number of characters you have in
guys,
play or
there, yeah.
locations. Ooh,
And the fun fact about that card is that is a
it has to
mandatory
target.
thing.
Yeah.
You gotta send it,
I
dude.
know why that card.
Yeah.
I've had my opponent slam it down at a pre-release. Just slam it down. I'm like, all right. I didn't
Okay,
even
cool.
challenge it. I just quested and passed the turn, and then it's like I don't
Yeah.
even care. It just doesn't
Blowing
do
some.
anything.
I gains two lore though. It is a two lore threat. It has a tremendous amount of willpower. It is enchanted, and I have one, Luke.
It
We're
is
trying to run the
enchanted.
price up
Oh,
on this thing. I need you
oh,
to
okay,
relax,
okay,
okay?
okay.
I need you to relax, all right? We're trying to run the price up on this thing. Nah, I agree. I think she's. I think this card is maybe going into future sets. Maybe they're setting us up because you can kind of tell, looking at Winter Spell, looking at Whispers in the Well, looking at Fabled, or all the sets we've had. They're kind of building on each other, and this set is building on Winter Spell, and in the next set, maybe they got more that these cards can do in the follow-on set. So potentially, that's where it's going to end up.
I like the
More locations come
wording,
out.
so it makes it less. So you can on turn 5 you can play this and then a 4-drop location.
Mm-hmm.
And so like that's not as bad, right? Because you are at least diversifying threats. Kind of.
Yeah.
Willie the Giant. I
I
don't
like
know what
Willie.
his voice sounds like.
I don't know. What do you think it sounds like if you had to look at him?
Ghost of Christmas Present.
That's way too high pitched, man.
No, I
It
think
does.
that's the joke. Is like
Oh
I feel
yeah.
like they would give him a high
I
pitched
see. I see.
voice based
My
on his
name is
face.
Willie the Giant. I'm
Pretty
here.
good.
What you doing? I'm Ghost of Christmas Present, eh? What's happening here? How do I get in this room? You's here.
This is the
You've
smallest
you've
turkey I've
been,
ever seen.
you've been naughty, I see. You need to listen to Bob Cratchit. Something like that. I don't know. That's what I would think. I never heard this guy before in my life, but I got to be nailing it. Something like that.
Three ghosts of Christmas past you shall see.
You will see three ghosts of Christmas past. I'm Willie the Giant, and I'm eating some pizza. I don't care. That's it. Okay, I'm done.
This is my sidekick when I'm not the Jolly Green Giant. All right, this character can't quest or challenge unless you put a card under him. I mean, he's big. He's a big boy.
Yeah. He's huge. He's huge. He's huge. He's an ally. He's big. He's beefy.
That's about it. He's a 2-star.
You gotta get creative with this guy, Luke.
Yeah, you just
get creative, man.
He's the world's greatest criminal.
And he's getting hit. Yeah, he's out of there.
I mean,
yeah, pair with Scar. Pair with Scar. Draw 8. Discard 2.
It's exactly what I expect from a card that's wearing socks and sandals at the same time.
Hey, you need to stop, man. Now you're disrespecting my people up here in Washington. We do that all the time, okay?
Well, they do it everywhere. People do that everywhere, and it's terrible.
That's just... You're disrespecting my people, man.
I think I teased you for this at an event once, too.
I wear socks and sandals all the time. All right, I need you to relax, okay?
Nani's payback. Nani.
You got to sell me on this card, Luke. This card actually makes me a little upset because I think they pulled some punches on this one.
Loses lore equal to the damage on chosen character viewers to max 4 lore. Draw a card. I don't think it's good. I don't think they... So you just... I have a damaged character and I make you lose up to 4 lore. So 4 cost, draw a card, your opponent loses 4 lore. I could maybe see being a playable card. Like maybe a powerful card even. Based on like Pirate's Life. But Pirate's Life, you know, its big fear is the fact that you're also gaining 2 lore and you normally had a shark, so you gain like 3 to 4 lore. Her payback is being bulk.
Oh man, why is my thing is because I like to listen to the card design team and I try to envision their mind or try to be where they are. Okay, I try to think how they think, and this card got rated a super rare. Okay,
well they don't put rarity based on playability. They've said that. I'm pretty sure
they have said that they want to make it like, but for the sealed experience, but still this card is a super rare card. Why not just make it? Why not just make it a common, or maybe make it an uncommon? But the fact that they could even put it as a rare, but the fact that they put it as a super rare lets me believe.
I'd rather it be a super rare than a rare because there's less of them.
Dang. But I'm saying, like, is there a world where this thing could each opponent maybe just like they're very that's just showing how they price out
it needed to draw a card for every damage.
Yeah.
It needed to heal the character. It doesn't even heal the character.
Yeah, that would have been nice to heal the character, or at a minimum draw the card for each character, each damage there at a minimum.
Like a 4 cost, draw 4, they lose 4 on maximum. Like
I can understand. I can understand not healing because healing is specifically an Amber thing, and it just the card in the same set as a legendary, so you can't have 2 of the same effect at the same cost. That'd be
yeah.
But at least could have put draw for all the damage, have like a counter, like and it will be flavor too, man. It's like a flavor win because you have the Ohaname's family, and it's like them all together loving each other. And you got a Nani's payback. It's kind of like the vengeful version, like the Bizarro version. You're losing lore, drawing cards still, but no healing because we're fighting.
Yeah,
feels, I don't know. Card makes me mad, dude, because it was close, but they wanted to be good. It might have been crushing and testing or something.
It should have cost 2. If it costs like 1 or 2. The problem is at 4. It's like, when do I want to play this?
And why do they put chosen character of yours? Why not just chosen character? I mean, Go-Go doesn't say of yours, or Go-Go doesn't say of theirs. It just says, oh, well, it does say of theirs. Not bad. I'm stupid, but I guess I don't know. I'm just trying to think of ways that we can get something out of this. So you got to have a big like bodyguard or something. Get him a lot of damage. Your opponent's got to be on the verge of winning. You slam this with like to stop them from winning, like a Pirate's Life kind of thing.
I
Maybe you got
feel
Shark in play.
cards like this are either trash or too good. That's the
Yeah.
problem. It's too hard to balance, and you either overbalance it or you don't balance it enough. And we've kind of seen that with a few things. And this game tends, the designers so far have seemed to go on the overbalancing more than underbalancing for most things. But this is like a 1.5.
All right. Look, I got about another 15 to 20 minutes, and I got to go take another meeting. But
Well, we should be able to at least finish the Ruby here.
sick.
Force of a Great Typhoon. I don't like this. I know some people are really wanting to play this with Mulan, but that
Yeah,
ain't me.
that's me, man.
Yo,
I was
Matt,
trying to provide it. It's so not. It's just so inconsistent with the trying to get them both together. It just don't work. By the time you get it, you're losing so bad that it's not even fun to try because it's just asking for troubles.
Matt's in chat. Might as well show
Yo,
this off while he's here. Be like, look, I'm helping promote. But for real, if you are able to make it to this, you should come out and say hi to us. We have an insane cast setup. I am like outshined. Garrick, Color, and I are sitting here with Brent and Katie and JD, just like blessing us with their
oh
presence.
stop. Oh, shut up, Luke. Shut your mouth. Okay. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear it. But yeah, it's gonna be a vibe, man. If you guys can't come through, make sure you come through. I talk about it all the time on my streams as well. It's going to be a really good time. Ink is leading the charge on how these secondary tournaments should be, and it's a CCQ as well. So if you didn't know, and you're trying to go to the national event, Luke's going to meet you there as a nationally qualified player.
See, I got
I
this
think-
sickness out of the way.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
so I won't be sick there. Yeah. Oh, super stoked. I was signed up to cast this before it was announced as a CCQ, but I knew that I was gonna get that top 32 beforehand, right? So I wasn't afraid.
Mm.
Whew, I was so terrified. Uh,
I think that's a new benchmark though. Like players who have the national qualification and players that don't. I think that's just where the game's at.
I mean, that's what it was in season one too. Honestly,
Yeah, either you got one or you don't.
I don't
And
know decked out, but I think the flight for us was only like 300 or 400. Is a reasonable flight. The atmosphere out there is a blast. I don't know about this events or like where we're playing this time. I think it's at a different place than last time. But I still like the people out there were great. Uh, like the community, just the competitiveness as well. Um, yeah, if you can afford it, I would recommend it. You've never flown?
really, that's what I don't know. I think that's another thing I kind of like about this hobby is that it gives you a reason to do stuff that you typically wouldn't do, or it gives you a reason to travel that you typically wouldn't take. Like I would,
I
I don't
hate
know,
flying. I don't
really.
even know why. It's like I just don't like it. It's boringish. It's long. It's hot. You have to sit next to people. But a 2-hour flight's very reasonable. Like I've flown across the world before. Like I've played in a couple of European pro tours, and those 17-hour flights. Those are the torture ones. Basically, like I force myself to stay up for like a day and a half before those, so I can just try to sleep for the whole flight.
You went to Europe before? What country?
I've been in Valencia, Spain. I have been in Dublin. I have been in Amsterdam. I have think I've been at the London airport.
That's kind of for the pro tour. Did you ever win
Yep.
one? Did you win a pro
No,
tour?
no, no.
Oh,
I've scrubbed out of all the Magic Pro scenes, sadly.
oh no, man.
I day two'd a pro tour before I day two'd a GP though, which is like hilarious. Um, that's like that's like making it's as that's as if I played in every DLC in season 1, never made day 2, but then won an LCQ and then made top 8 of Continentals. It's
Mm,
just like absurd to think that you top 8'd Continentals before you made day 2 of a DLC. But after that, I've my Magic career is like great and terrible all at the same time.
sorry,
Like,
man.
what's it? Not everyone can be the 0.1%, right? Like, when you're the 0.2% and you look at the 0.1%, you feel like you're like, I have a fantastic Lorcana career, but if you put it next to DKP, it's not very good.
That's
Like, that's
I
just
was it's a words to live by for everyone who might be watching, but comparison is the thief of joy. Okay. You should never compare yourself to other people. Do your own thing. I think anyway.
not everyone can be DKP. Yeah, yeah.
He's a one off, man. He's a one of one.
Technically, he's a two of two because he's got RPH and melee.
I see what you're
I'm,
saying.
I'm the funny thing. I was looking at the season 2 records, and Sky and I, up until this DLC, were like very similar rated. We both went like 4 and 4 at the first DLC. Our Each of our worst DLCs we've had. And then at the CCQ at CCS, I got like 30th and he got 27th. We had like identical records. And then we both make top 32, but obviously he got second. It's just like, oh man, this is a weird thought. I don't know why I brought it up. I'm tired.
I'm tired. No, man. Like I said, I don't know. I'm not in the same mindset, man. I want to be like think how you guys think, and I respect it a lot, but it's just a lot of pressure you guys put on yourselves unnecessarily in
You
order
know,
to yeah.
a lot of people. Someone turned on sub only chat.
Who did that?
Someone paid for it.
Oh God.
It only lasts for a little bit. I made sure not to let it get oppressive. But they're not even a sub and it let them chat again, so who knows? Maybe it's broken and doesn't even work. Who knows? But yeah, I know that the way that like Sky and I look at things, I assume that Sky and I look at a lot of the competitive things very similarly. I could be wrong. I don't want to speak for him. So this will be from my opinion and my viewpoint. But I
Hmm.
know how you don't like based on the way you handle uh like the content thing. You're like, don't look at the numbers, don't do this, don't do
Right.
that. That's like the opposite. Like I have to see those things, and those numbers are like what helps me just motivate myself a little more to just be like, oh, I'm gonna try to get more next time. I guess I try not to use. I don't look at them and be like, oh no, I didn't do as well this time. Darn. As much as like for motivation. For content, it's a little different, obviously, because you can go up and down. But for competing, it's just like, yeah, I didn't do as well, but like I'm gonna get it next time, and be like, and if you can slowly increase, right? Like when I was grinding in Magic, grinding GPs, it was just like I wasn't getting those day twos. Wasn't getting those day twos. Then I started breaking day twos. And it was
Hmm.
just like, oh, occasionally a day two, occasionally. Now it's like 50-50. Now it's to the point that if I'm not making day two, I am upset with myself. Because my day two rate, it's expected because it's so high, right?
Yeah.
Similar with Lorcana. Like, I was over 50%, and then I was 50%. And I think I'm 50% now for making day twos. That's a pretty high percentage, but also pathetic compared to some people, but very good, right? I still expect it. Maybe I shouldn't. Like it's kind of crazy to expect to make, you know, day two out of 2,000 players. But I think a lot of people do expect that,
Hmm.
and that's just the way they go. It's how do you deal with disappointment and loss is big though. Like I don't rage if I don't get there. I don't just like
You get
turn in
sad.
on myself. I mean, I'm disappointed, but like it's I've played hundreds of these events. I've lost thousands of dollars, thousands and thousands of dollars on games. I'm used to it.
Gotcha.
So like, okay, there'll be another one. There'll be another one. Yeah, I scrubbed out of Worlds next year, baby. Like, you just gotta
I don't
pick
think
it
you
up and
scrubbed.
keep
I don't think you
going.
scrubbed out of Worlds. I think that's such a. I think that's
Not
such a.
making. All right,
That's such
I
a.
limped my way out of Worlds. I finished in the bottom half.
Okay. 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 I think that's fair. That's more fair than scrubbing out of Worlds.
I mean, everyone got a foil whole new world promo worth at least $10,000 to $20,000. No one scrubbed out,
Hmm.
technically, kind of, but
I think even just making it there is kind of be uh, a huge, you know, a huge honor, a huge achievement.
just it's I don't know, it's different for everyone how they view those things. It's maybe it's not healthy, but I don't know. I've always felt that I could be the best player in the world, but like my ADHS is also like I can do anything, you know? Like I have that personality type. That's how I am. So I think I could be the best at almost anything I put my mind to until I try it and then realize I'm terrible at it or something like that. But like,
Yeah. I think that's a whole. I think that's a T. I think that's a TCG thing in general. I think that's a whole TCG mindset, like all around, is that approach. Like, hey, maybe I'm better than I think I am, or maybe I'm better than the average bear, or maybe if I put my all into this, I can get more out of this because I have these natural skills that are good or conducive to doing this type of thing.
gambler's fallacy.
Mm.
I've spent so much time playing this game, I might as well continue to play it.
Well, not that, but
I
like if you have like a natural talent for this kind of thing, like it does require a little bit of fortunate. You have to think about certain things a certain way. You have to have a different outlook when it comes to approaching these types of things. And some people are just naturally good at statistics and maintaining their cool and doing like ratios on the fly and uh, go like the tactics that are associated with it. People just are naturally inclined to go that direction sometimes. And if you have that and you can couple it with your passion for the game, then maybe you can turn that into something of value or whatever. But my issue is, and what I've noticed and what I've seen either in my own personal life or I've seen just talking to players, is people will associate their own self worth with their performance in these TCGs, very similar to how like athletes do for their performance in an athletic event. And I just don't think that's fair to them or anyone else because there is a lot of variance associated with this, and your self worth is much more than what happens in between the lines of a trading card game, And I think that, at least for me, I've seen it, and I think that could just be a bit unhealthy when you're like, "Oh man, I I suck. I didn't do well this tournament. I am crap," And people have said that many, many, many times, and I just always have to step in and be like, "Hey, no, you are not. You just did not do well this time, or you didn't. Even if you lose every tournament for the rest of your life, I don't think a person's value should be associated with how they perform. That's it. That's just my little tirade of the day.
oh, definitely agree. Definitely agree. I don't put my self worth like to me like that's not what I'm playing for. It's like
Mm.
I have goals that I'm playing for to try to achieve. stepping stones to get to a different like benchmark accomplishment. Like, and as crazy as it is, like right now, like Frank's got me beat. Like I wanted to win two DLCs before anyone else did. Now I have to win two more to like be the first on something. And it's like such a crazy thing to say.
Mm,
But I know for a fact like DKP's got that kind of mentality because he's sitting there like, all right, now I got like I need to win another DLC and win worlds again. Like, like
yeah,
he's like, I'm gonna maintain that, and it works for some people, and it's not gonna work
sure.
for everyone. And there
Yeah,
can only
yeah,
be
there's
one
nothing wrong with that.
winner.
Like, if you're a goal oriented person and you want to say, hey, this is my goal. I want to be I want to be a 5-time DLC winner, and that's my goal. And you put it on your goal chart, your vision board, or whatever the hell you look at every day. You're like, this is what I want, and I'm going to put in the amount of work required to get to my goal. And every day you're up, you're on stream, you're playing these games, you're trying these new decks, you're always sharing ideas, you're going to every single DLC available, and you're playing at your most optimal, utmost ability. And that's what your life's goal is to become a 5-time DLC winner. But I'm saying, if in fact you do not make it to that lofty goal, then what does that mean? Does that mean that you failed? Does that mean that you are
Well,
terrible?
first of all, that shouldn't be your first goal. Like, my goal's set that high. I've won a DLC. I think I've
Right.
earned the right to try to set a goal to win two more DLCs. But like if you've never made day two, that should be your first goal. If you
Yeah.
haven't ever had a positive record at a DLC, that should be your first goal. If you haven't won a set champs, you got to set reasonable goals for where you are at your position of playing the game. And there's nothing wrong with having easy to achieve goals. It's way better, having a bunch of wins as your way to winning feels way better than no wins and then finally getting something and then you don't even know how to act because you haven't celebrated at all because you've been
Hmm.
constantly in your mind failing. You can have a failure that's also a victory, and how you view that and what you learn from it is much more important. Like in playtesting, it happens all the time. I've talked about it before, and it's like some people suck to playtest with because all they care about is winning. They don't care about the matchup. They just want to win every game they play, and they are the most toxic, unfun people to play games with when they lose. All right.
Hmm.
I've played with these people before, they suck. And I don't understand the mentality because I'm like, look, we're playtesting this. We want to see the decks. We want to see how the decks interact. We want to see which deck beats what. This is not me needing to win every game. I want to know for future so I can win the event. But like, I'm fine if I lose all the testing games because it shows to me what deck wins. So I get to play the deck that wins when I need to play to win, not just to play to learn the format. And it's just like having those tempered expectations of what you need out of everything you're doing. So sometimes playing in a DLC, like, yeah, I want to at least try to do as well to get my money back, or I want at least to have fun. You need to have goals, right? If it's your
Yeah.
first DLC, your first goal should be have fun. Don't get overwhelmed. Like, go with friends. Realize that, like, it's a very packed, full place, and there's going to be quite a bit of downtime.
Very nice, man. Good stuff. Good
All
stuff.
right.
I don't know how this conversation sprung forth, but I'm glad it happened. And
I
hopefully,
like to rant,
some
so.
somebody out here, hopefully they needed to hear that. And that was my goal in Richmond. My goal in Richmond. You want to know what my goal was? My goal was to play all 8 of my rounds, no matter what happened. No matter what happened, I was going to play every round. That was my goal that I went into it with. Win, lose, or draw. I'm playing every single one of my rounds. I'm going to finish the drill. We're going to start and we're going to finish. Not dropping to the main event was my goal.
And you
That's
get
a
it?
I did. I finished, and I did 5 and 3, so I did okay. But
Better than my DLC the time before.
did you drop out though? Did you finish the whole thing?
I'm 4-4.
4-4. Okay.
Sky and I did. So look, you did better at this DLC than the person who got second place did at the DLC before that, right? So
Yeah.
like maybe you'll get second place at the next DLC.
Oh,
Like
hey, hopefully next DLC. Hopefully, Luke, between you and me, hopefully I'm
you're
never
just
playing another
casting,
DLC.
yeah.
I'm telling you right now, I can't handle it, dude. It's too much. It's too hard, man. It's too hard. The broadcast gets way up my alley, dude. I'd much rather get into the commentary booth.
All right, let's bust out these cards before you got to leave.
Oh,
Uh,
where?
if a character's banished, draw 2 cards. I initially didn't like this card very much. I've heard maybe it's okay. It still seems like it's a lot to have to pull off to get a friends. That said, it's in Ruby. Ruby Steel really needed this.
Yeah. Luke is selling Ruby Steel hard. I
It's
think
still not
I
good.
like this card a lot. I think it just being a song is kind of cool. They could have punked out and made this thing a straight action and not a song, and I'm glad they didn't. So shout out to them.
The problem is like you can't just shift your Donald and sing this, right? You have to have something get banished. So you have to have
Mhm.
like a 2 drop that traded with something. So it's like 1 drop Donald, turn 2 play a character, turn 3 trade, shift sing. It's like a
Dude,
3 at its best.
man, post rotation, this card is going to get reinvestigated, and people are going to realize that this thing is better than.
The more removal there is, the better that card is.
Hmm. Cole never bothered me anyway. I have this also in my location deck
Oh yeah, we should put this in that Elsa deck, huh?
for sure. It's got to go in. No, it can't go in. It's not enough location. You got to add more locations. You put this
No,
thing
there
in.
there is a lot of locations in that
Was
deck.
it?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. It's definitely got to go in there.
Look at the top 4 cards of your deck. You may reveal a location, put it in your hand. Put the rest into your discard. You may pay 3 less for the next location you play this turn. Alright, okay. So on turn 3, you play Elsa. Your next location costs 2 less. You sing this with a 2 drop.
Uh huh.
And then you can play a 5 cost location for free on turn
That's
3.
what I'm saying, man. Now we're cooking. Now we have a free treasure planet, dude. Treasure Mountain.
No.
Yes, dude. It's
There's,
coming
we need
out.
an actual good location, though. That's the
We're Ruby
problem.
Steel. We got Treasure Planet, or Treasure Mountain. It's coming out for free, and we're cooking. Luke, I need you to lock the hell in, dude. I need you to get with the program.
Card's not bad actually, though. Especially for the Speedway deck. You're trying to find those locations. Um, I'd probably rather have the one that tutors for 1 though. So I
Yeah.
don't know.
My foot on
Grab
the sleeve seems
your
better.
bows. Yeah, I put an S on that.
Yeah. And I'm going to as well, probably. Grab your bows, grab your swords.
Maybe grab your bow is actually probably easier to say than grab your sword. I always want to say swords. I don't know.
I always say swords. I'm going to
Every
start
time.
saying bows just for consistency.
Mm, fair.
Yeah. Grab your bows.
This card's backbreaking when it's good.
Yeah. When you hit like they're Genie and Elsa together, it's pretty nice. Especially when you can sing it. Power line flipping this thing, man, that's a good feeling. When they got 2 guys set up, I mean, it's literally the highest of high rolls, but it feels really good when you can pull it off. When it happens that way, like you say, power line seeing, I don't know, whatever, one jump ahead, and then you do the mashup ability, reveal, grab your bow, and it hits 2 of their guys. Like, man,
I mean,
I'm
this
so
is like
good.
a great card for Robin Hood to trigger.
Yeah,
Thematically, flavorfully.
yeah.
A
Okay.
quest with Robin Hood. I'll grab my bow. Finger gun your characters down. Quest for 2.
I mean, all you got to do is have a sapphire coil in there too somewhere, and you're cooking, man.
It's like a 3.5. Like, the ceiling is so big. Like, your opponent plays one, and sometimes you just feel like you lost the game on the spot. It's like Maui-ish. It's like not too good, but at the same time, it's so oppressively feels bad. Banish chosen character of yours. Put the top card of your deck face down under one of your character's locations with boost. So, like, it is self banishment for 1. And I think
Hmm.
that's relevant on some things, but I can't
Wreck It
think of what
Ralph,
they
man.
are.
Wreck It Ralph, dude. We talked about this. This is the card.
But there's another thing, that like an Olders thing, I thought, but I can't think of it.
Prince Philip or Prince
Yeah,
Eric.
Prince Eric.
Yeah, pop him, pop them, or maybe the racers, pop them with the King Candy. We're cooking, Luke. We're
It
cooking.
doesn't taste good, though.
I mean, this is
Tastes like
dubious food.
corpse. Tastes like corpse.
We're cooking, man. You pop this. You pop their guy. You pop your guy with the King Candy up, and you pop something else. They pop something. We're just popping.
I mean, it does hit 3s, which is like kind of cool. Um, the other thing is I want to banish the Wreck-It Ralph with this, so I'm not boosting the Wreck-It with this, right? Unless I have two of these, which then
Yeah.
yeah, this is like a 1.5.
Now you
Eh,
put it under the Wreck-It Ralph, and then you can get fours. You can get fours now with the Wreck-It Ralph.
well, yeah, but then you have to have the Wreck-It Ralph get banished. I'm
That's fine.
assuming that you need it banished right away.
A banished chosen character of yours. Put the top card of your deck face down under one of your character's location. Oh, never mind. So you can't boost him and then
Correct. You can't
yeah, you can't
banish
get
him
the
to boost
effect.
himself.
Yeah,
Reveal the top card of your deck. You may play it as it was in your hand. Otherwise, put it in your discard. This card's hot. I love this
I like.
card.
Yeah,
Um, it's in like that sapphire long deck, right? Like you just have 1,000 ink. I don't want to play too many of them. Obviously, it's like a magic mirror. It's a worse magic mirror for sure. But this is what we got, and I could see a world where this annoying little thing here, in some control matchups in the late game, is relevant.
mm-hmm.
Like a
Just,
3.
just going late. You probably never play it on curve, but you always play it late game. It's like a one of.
Scrooge's Counting House.
Boost two. This location gains one strength, one willpower for each card underneath it. Psh, two.
You just, I mean,
Maybe
you
keep
can at
adding to it,
least
huh?
put this into play off that Elsa.
Yeah, put this in our Elsa deck, man.
Elsa's against that kind of greed, you
You're
know that.
right. You're right. That was a test and you passed.
This is like a 2.5 star card.
The test and you passed.
I'm glad I passed that test.
Yeah.
Whenever you move a character here, put the top card of your deck under this location. At the start of your turn, you may put all cards from under this location into your hand. If you do, banish this location. Is there... There's not like a thing that's like just lets a character move for free, right? There's no like stupid thing where you can have two of these and go back and forth infinite times for free.
No, you got to do like Goofy or Tuk Tuk or
Okay.
Metapod or Transport Pod or something like that, and just kind of yeah. I think Transport Pod is just once per turn too.
I didn't know that Elden Ring was in Lorcana. Like, it's kind of an Elden Ring background. I kind of like it.
Graveyard of Christmas. This card, if it didn't cost four, four is a lot. It only costs one to move in, so you move a ton of guys in there.
Yeah.
And it's got eight, so it probably will survive
Yeah, but one
that
turn's
turn.
not enough. You need it to survive 2 turns because you're not going to move stuff to it the turn you play it,
True, true,
sadly.
true.
Unless you're using Speedway, but then Speedway's ba-ba-bon. Oh, there's the Dryosphere. Reduce the cost to move to locations by 1. Okay, alright. Alright. Nah, bro, they're right. There's the map thing that makes
That
locations
card, it
cost.
got rotated. It got rotated though. You're talking Infinity?
Oh,
Yeah, it got rotated, man. I'm sad about it too.
I was just because that would let you mill your deck out.
Just take yourself out. Oh snap! But look, I got to split, man. I got to roll.
All right, last card, last card.
All right, all right,
What do
all
you
right,
think of
all
it? Beast
right.
Castle.
Beast Castle. I'm thinking, whenever a character here challenges another character, game, yeah, it works with Beast.
Yeah.
And then about this card, one thing I will say about this card, quick rant before I go. I'm glad they called it Beast Castle and not Bale's Castle. That's my hot take of the set because they could have called it Bale's Castle.
All right, I'll
They
see you
gave
later,
Beast.
JD.
All right, brother. Take care, man. Thank you, Luke, for letting me come by.
Always a pleasure.
Much love.
Bye.
Hearts, hearts, hearts. All right, all right, all right. I'll be watching. I'll be tuning in.
Oh, that's good. Beast Castle, Belle's Castle. Yeah, she just moves in. It's hers now, right? While the flowers slept, something else began to bloom. All right, so I mean, this card, the art's really good. This card's not bad. It's not like great. Beast signed the prenup. Rue, little helper. Exert. Put this character face down under one of your character's locations with boost. It's not bad. I've seen some like Little John combo decks with this. because it's just like another way to. Because I think Little John readies whenever a card gets put underneath it, and he quests for 3 already, so you can just use like you can meddle him up so he quests for 5 and then try to like one shot someone with it. It's kind of cute, probably not great, but it's like a 3. It's not a bad one cost. For the boost decks, this card's very good. His mom, though, is whatever. I'm not going to play her. She's an okay limited card for sure. Be able to quest for 3 with your 5-drop. Sadly, Deck Giant, Rue doesn't work that way because the character has to have boost. And the Mickey doesn't have boost. It was like one of the first things I thought of too, and then I was like, oh, it doesn't work. That's so frustrating. So the Kanga's like, so the Rue's like a 3-star, Kanga's like 2, Piglet. Like I think I like a 2-4 and a 4-2 more than a 3-3. Like so, a solid 2.53 better than the 3-3s. 6-7 is whatever. I am not a huge fan of this, but like this is I don't even know if I want to play it in limited or not. It just gets eaten up, but it does maybe let you take something out. I think this could have some potential in constructed just because alert. It's like good there. It's like a solid 3. Just like happy in those. It's just like a 1-drop that has some abilities to actually interact with things and do stuff. Honka Mudderfoot. Your character is named Darkwing Duck, gain resist +1. I doubt this sees play. I hope it doesn't. But maybe if there's like some Darkwing Duck you needed to stay alive somehow. Yeah. We've seen so many variations of this card. And it's unlikely to see play. Basically kind of just like a 2-star card. I haven't seen this Darkwing Duck. A 2 costs 4/1 with Ward. That's kind of cool. I mean, it trades with anything, but, not getting targeted is, like, not bad. And then if they don't trade with it, you can just shift a Darkwing on it. It's like a 3. I like it. Yeah, well, has Ward. Strictly better, Argus, yeah. But, like, Argus's biggest weakness was getting stormed, right? Storm's not around, and it has Ward. And Detective Tag. Hero and Detective and Super could be relevant, too. Whenever you put a card under this character, you may put a card from your discard into your Inkwell face down and exerted. Build your own budget Moana. Rue puts himself there, right? Yeah, okay. It's like you can Rue it and put something else, but it's probably 2.5 to 3. Nothing too saucy. Like I don't want to have to pay 2 to get that extra inky every turn. 5 costs 3/5. Shift 3 at the end of your turn. Remove up to 2 damage from each of your characters. That's possibly really good, but most likely not good enough. It's like that's a Cogsworth you are not. That's for sure. Probably sees like no play. But there could be a world like if you still had Smee and you wanted to be able to heal Smees, but for each card in your Inkwell, you may pay 1 less to play this character. And it's like a 3, right? It's probably not great, but there could be some games that you're able to play her for like 1 or 2, and she's pretty big. So, like, in those times, she's great, but a 12 cost uninkable, I don't want to be playing that if I can help it. A 3 cost 1/3. Curious Child. When you play this character, look at the top 4 cards of your deck. You may reveal an item, put in your hand, put the rest of the bottom in your deck. This card's good. I like this card. Apparently we needed more aerials. Playing like 8 copies of Scrooge McDuck. Stats seem bad for 12 cost on ink. Well, the thing is, you're probably playing her for like not 12. Whenever this character quests, you may put an item from your discard on the bottom of your deck. If you do, you may play an item with 5 or less from your discard for free. I mean, maybe there's like a blue steel items like with Ingenious Device and Queen's thing. But without actual popsicles, it's going to be rough for those decks to exist. It's like a 2.5. She's like a solid 3.5. Like in the item deck, she's very good. In the items deck, this is probably still not good enough. When you play this character, you may turn an item from your discard to your hand. So it's just an upgraded Nick Wild. Like, not a terrible card. Not a great card. When you play this character, you may put a card from the top of your deck face down under each of your other characters. If you do, those characters gain ward until the start of your next turn. Items. Not a big fan of this card. I don't think it's good. You can just... I mean, I guess it puts it under everything, maybe, but... Automatically makes your Mickeys bigger. I'm not impressed by this card. It just seems so slow. Underdog. So it's like Christopher Robin, but a little weaker. Like, so on the draw, a 1-2, quest for 2 with ward. I'm not too impressed by. Like, that one extra to not trade with 2-1 seems really important. But maybe she'll see some play. She's a super. Pete, Ghost of Christmas Future. Whenever this character quests, look at a number of cards from the top of your deck equal to the number of cards under him. Put one into your hand and the rest in the bottom of your deck in any order. This card is very good. Very good. It's going to see a lot of play. It's just very powerful. People are going to be playing, like, its only negative is the fact that World's Greatest Criminal Mind is going to be seeing more play now because there's actually just like countless things that it targets. Like, it's one benefit of the creep in stats is that card's better. All right, an ad's about to start up. I'm gonna put it on this Tamatoa so everyone can see that. I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I've been doing blue-green boost, stack fun, but probably tier 2 to 2.5. Whenever you put a card under one of your character's locations, it gets +1 this turn. Oh, so you just get a giant board, you play Scrooge, and then you try to quest with Tamatoa for a bunch. A lot of people are really high up on this Moana. I think she's probably too slow and doesn't do nearly anything. She's cool, and she is a form of card advantage that I like. I think she'll shine in cube drafting. If we had more actions that did things, relevant things, like removal, maybe. Like maybe in a blue steel deck where you're using like fire the cannons so you can like then ink them. I was thinking about going to the midnight pre-release, but it really just depends on how my cough is by tomorrow, by like 5 or 6 p.m. tomorrow. Like before I started streaming today, I was like, "Oh, I'm great," but I've just had a cough fit this whole stream. But I mean, I did take my kid to the dentist and back, so I think it might have been that. If I shouldn't be contagious, based on when I was sick and whatnot, but because supposedly you're not contagious after like 24 hours of having the fever or something, I think, or something. I'll double check it. I don't want to get anyone sick. If I go or not, I'll be wearing a mask, that's for sure. But I think this card is like a 3. Like it has some potential. I'm not a fan of this card. A Tamatoa that doesn't do things with items, I don't care. It does have a weird potential to quest for a whole bunch, but I just feel like you have to have so much in play to trigger it. Okay. Alright. If you could play 3 colors, and you were playing Infinity, you could use the red location, the thing that makes your location to move to a location cost less, and then this to like go back and forth to make Tamatoa quests for like in one hit, but that's not a thing. Once during your turn, whenever you put a card under one of your other characters, put the top card of your deck face down under this character. This character gets +1 lore for each card under him. I mean, it's not bad. It's not great. It's just kind of not what most people in that color want to be doing. Tiny Tim here. So, like, you play him on 3, and then you boost something else, and then you get a quest for 2 with him. Like, a 3 cost 3/3 that quests for 2 is kind of whatever. Nothing to write home about. Like, 2.5 star. This card's cool. I think has potential. Like I think I was trying it in this list out as a 2 of, just to like let these turn into ink later on while doing things as well. But it doesn't necessarily play with Black Cauldron, so it's still very powerful. The rumors that Infinity playing like 4 of her and 4 Cruella in that Blurple aggro deck is just like insane. But she's like a 3.5 to a 4. Mickey Mouse, Bob Cratchit. Whenever this character quests, put the top card of your deck face down under him. When this character is banished in a challenge, you may put all those cards under another character or location. I mean, that's kind of cool. Maybe that's relevant. This one does, yes. I mean, I would most of the time I would just rather play Detective Mickey and then play the other one right after, but like you could do this quest, play the Mickey next turn challenge, and then activate this in quest for 5 on turn 4. So that has potential, but it's like a 3 max, maybe 2.5. Scrooge McDuck, miserable Ebenezer. Ebenezer. During your turn, whenever a card's put into your inkwell, chosen character gets -1 this turn. Oh, it's a character version of it. I can't think of that card. I want to say Chromacon, that's wrong. Coil. Yeah, Coil. It's a character coil. It's not good. It's not even inkable. Like, if it was inkable, maybe it would see some play sometimes, but even then, it's not. It's like maybe passable for limited, if even. During your turn, whenever a card is put in your inkwell, you may look at the top card of your deck. You may put it in the top or the bottom of your deck. I mean, it's a cool ability, but like the stats, like if it was a 2-cost 3/3 that quests for 1 that had this ability, right? Like staple it to something cheap and slightly usable, not on a big body that I want to be doing real things instead of playing. It's like probably great and limited. Put any number of cards from under your characters and locations into your inkwell face down exerted. So like this is a weird thing to maybe generate a bunch of ink, but then it's like, what are you doing with it? Like this game just doesn't have that payoff. It's like, so you boost a whole bunch, you play this and you play Mufasa and then win. You probably lost like 3 turns ago. Like a 1.5. I mean, maybe there's a world. Just seems unlikely. Let it go. Great card. Fantastic card. 4.5. Like, kind of wish we had more removal sooner. Although it's not the removal I wanted necessarily, but it is good to see. Reprint. Probably not going to do much. An okay way to answer illusions that don't see play. Put chosen character with bodyguard or item into the player's inkwell face down and exerted. This might see some play, but it's unlikely. I mean, there's not very many bodyguards or items that see play, but like hideaway is way better because locations are more often more difficult to answer than a character with bodyguard. But it is a permanent answer to an item. If you have a character named Darkwing Duck in play, you may pay 1 less to play this. You can banish this to give something a ward. Not a huge fan of this, but maybe just as another way to have 4 items to trigger all your item things. Like sometimes it's okay to play a card like this that is literally just bad in your deck, just because it makes all of your other cards better. Although I might play the Tiny Tim Crutch over it. They're both pretty bad. This is least inkable. When you play this item, you may put the top card of your deck into your inkwell. Banish this, remove up to 2 damage to your character, or up to 4. It's like a... Instead of drawing a card, you ramp. Huh. It's cute, but it's probably just not good enough. So it's like, what, you play this, you ramp, then you like bell to banish it. I think there's a Darkwing Duck that deals damage when you banish items, so maybe. Darkwing's gas device. Exert, pay 1. Chosen character gets -1 this turn. If you have a character named Darkwing Duck, it gets -2. Yeah, I don't ever want to play this card in a deck I play. Which is... You'd think for Darkwing's gun it would be a little better. This item enters exerted. Banish this item, choose 1. Banish an item, or chosen character gets -2. Yeah. The items in this game... I don't know, just didn't... They're just all so not great, it feels like, in general. I thought I had gone through Steel, but apparently I have not. Because we're in Steel. I don't think so. And just the way it was worded. That's weird. The art on this launch pad is so cool. It reminds me of the little tank warrior guys. The arcade game. Where you free like the long-haired soldiers who were trapped. Metal. Not Metal Gear. I'll figure it out right here. Metal Slug. You know. Well, not that art style, but like this art style. You know, let me... Kind of just reminds me of that. I don't know why. I don't know why, but it does. He just looks like Launchpad Metal Slug Defender. A 3 costs 3/3 that when you boost her, she can't challenge. Chosen character can't challenge. That's when she quests, if she has a card under her. I mean, that's maybe good and limited, but I'm not right. I'm not playing her. I don't think in constructed. Your locations gain resist +1. This is also like not a great card. I'm not going to be playing him, but I love the art. Prince Naveen, a 5 cost 7/6. I mean, there's a world you play this. Like, you just need to beat some stuff up. Like, bundled up, man. He's ready to mess some people up. A 7/6 for 5. Like, I don't want to play him, but it is a big body. 1 cost 2/2. You know, it has its goal. A 3 cost 2/5 Challenger 2. Quest for 1. No thanks. Not really playing it. Gantu probably doesn't see play, but there's a world he does. He's got a big body. And it's possible if you can like take advantage of his discard mechanic, like use his discard mechanic as an advantage instead of a disadvantage. Talking about that with JDZ. Like, if you can make this basically say when this comes into play, you draw a card because you want to discard the card. Like, that's how it feels. Like, you know, or you're discarding a Lilo and then returning her or something. Like, has its ways. I'd say it's like a 2.5 to a 3. Draw a card, then choose and discard a card unless you have a character named Darkwing Duck in play. I'm probably not happy to play this character. But I guess, like, just exert, draw a card is okay. probably gets challenged down, but maybe you play a bodyguard. My first thought is that this card's bad, but maybe it's not. We'll give it a 2.5. Like half the cards, like 70% of the cards in this set. When you play this character, you may banish chosen item. A better beast hard-headed. Literally, it's funny that Donald Duck has got more willpower than Beast. I like this card. Chief, Season Tracker. If an opposing character was banished in a challenge this turn, draw a card. It seems unlikely to be activating that ability, but maybe. It's like a weird stat line with ability. I don't know. Not a fan. Amos Slade. Tenacious Tracker. Two of them foxes skittering about. Shouldn't be long now. Alright, Wonderbot. I'm not going to do the squats right now, though. I'm not in the health to do that. Maybe later. It is big at taking out evasives, so maybe there's a world, but unlikely. There's just enough good alert that I don't think you need that. 5 cost 6/5 bodyguard. That's a big boy. And detective. You know, could see some play. I'm not too excited about it. This card's cute, but like I don't care too much about it. Some people are. I think Earl was like, "Oh, you just put Go-Go into play and then you gain lore because they put 3 damage." You know, sure that could happen, but if they suspect it, they just trade. You're like, "Oh, I'll put Go-Go in for nothing." It's just not. It's just not worth it in my mind at what it does. I'm not too happy with Duke here. Like a 2. And I normally like 3 cost 3 3s that quest for 1 with a cool ability. This isn't one of them that I care that much about. Yeah, this is a. I hope I never play this, but maybe there's a world that supports somehow, and it matters. I think this is fine. It's just like a Timothy Mouse that they can kind of shrink a little bit, but she, you know, she quests for 2. They hit her, she quests for 1, you heal her, you get to quest some more. I think she's okay. I think she's a solid 3-star card. This is like a 2.5. He's not like great, but like if you just threatening to play a Lilo, this trading with anything is like not bad. I think it's okay. Rockstar target, still not like fantastic, but finally a nanny to make the David that quests for 3 with nanny and play relevant. There's also the 3 cost nanny that's really good. The 3 cost 3/3 that grabs a character. But with Angel being around, I don't think this Stitch is very good. For each alien in your discard, this costs 1 less. When you play it, chosen opposing character can't challenge. This card is a card. I don't think I'll be playing him. Even in the alien deck, I don't think you play him. The art on this card is gorgeous. Jenna Gray, big fan. When you play this character, you may give chosen character Challenger 2 and Resist 2 until the start of your next turn. Until the start of your next turn. Such an upgrade to those other come into play pump things. Your gargoyles lose Stone by Day. It's a cool card. So, I don't remember this character at all, but she looks like Demona. So did Demona like get possessed and become a good character? It's like a 3.5. Darkwing Duck. During your turn, whenever an item's banished, it gets resist +1 until the start of your next turn. That's whatever. It's nothing. That's not the Darkwing I want to be seeing. It's like a 2-star max. GG. Best in show. This character is pretty good. A 3-cost 4/4 alert. Like, it's basically going to replace. What is his name? Brooklyn. Going to replace Brooklyn. I think it's Brooklyn. Lexington. It's going to replace Lexington. In a similar position. A 4-cost 3/5 quest for 3. This is a power crept set 1 card. Costs 5 for this same thing. Set 1. Now it's just 4. There could be a world that this sees play. It's probably not a great card, but maybe. Now this is like a 2-star. This is like a 4.5. This might be the best card in the set, which is crazy. But she, in play, I played against her a little bit, and she was just so much better than I thought she was going to be. Like, I liked the way she looked, but then, like, she ended up playing so much better. Oh. Especially if you can Akud her into play on turn 2. Whew. I mean, Angel, Ohana. But I'm a big fan. I think she's is one of the things that could help stop the dog style decks. It's like Amber Steel playing this on 2, or the Amethyst Steel kind of like tempo, doing things and then playing this, shooting down the things, try to keep them off tramp. Could be important. And then you have this Darkwing Duck that like would maybe be, if you have items, it's this, right? And this is more relevant because of the, as we'll get across when we get to it, his item that makes everything a villain. So it basically can challenge anything, and you can pay to shoot things. It's still probably only a 3.5 in that deck, but like, it is cool to have an archetype there. Your opponents must choose this character for actions and abilities if able. So we got our Spellskite. I mean, it's kind of cool to be like, I just wish this cost 2 and was like a 0/4 or something. Like, I want something that eats Let It Goes, but it's cheap. I don't want to pay 5 for something to get targeted by Let It Go. I want them to be down on ink for targeting my thing. This is too expensive for what it does. Like, to an extent, this is also like the perfect size to nerf like the steel. Like, if you ramp this into play against the steel decks, and then like they can't necessarily like burn it out, right? So then it's pretty solid there. Like, oh, your opponent played Angel, and then you play John Smith. I hope you like dealing 2 damage to my 3/6. Hope you're happy for nothing. But this is a 3-star card. Like, this card could be actually good. Its ability is insanely powerful. I just would rather it be on a disposable small character instead of like a medium mid-range character that I don't want to quest with, because then they challenge it. If this is your first turn, it's underdogged. You can play her for less. Just a 1-cost 2/2 resist +1 on the draw. I probably don't care about her. I think she's a 3-star card. She's okay-ish, but I mean, I guess if you need a shift target, but even then, I don't care about shifting Judy as much. It's still okay, but... Bundled Up Lilo. During each opponent's turn, the first time this character would take damage, she takes no damage instead. Funny in multiplayer, that gives her a new shield on each of their turns. But I do think this card's pretty good. Just like a 2 drop that you can turn sideways multiple times sometimes. And that's like the fact that she, on average, probably quests for 4 is very good. And it gives you another playable Lilo, so you can play 4 of this, and you can play 4 of the 2 costs, the other one, and then that makes your pudges better, and you don't necessarily have to play the 1 drop Lilo. That's not very good. Keep the ancient ways. Opponents can't play actions or items until the start of your next turn. This is not Pete. Like, this is probably relevant in Infinity, so you can play it to stop them from putting a dime into play. And that's probably, like, really big. And you can grab it off of Ariel. You can still ink it. The anti-actions is pretty big in Infinity as well. It could be good there. But if they're playing, like, dogs in Infinity, this does nothing. You got 3-star card, if even. It's probably just 2. The tear that flaps in the night. I mean, it's kind of cool. I've been saying earlier in the season, I was like, I wish we had an inkable 2 cost steal 2. And that's what this is. And sometimes it steals 3 if you're playing Darkwing Duck. I think this card's a solid 3, 3.5. Like, it's just something that's needed sometimes. Um, I like it. I don't like this. Just not the way I like to play. Most of the time, it's not going to do what you want. You have to shuffle before revealing, so you can't even set it up. I, I'm not a fan of this card at all. Like, most of the time, it does nothing, and sometimes it could do something insanely stupid that they're like, oh, that's what I built my deck to do, get lucky and flip this Steel Mickey and play. All right. So it's just like, it either does nothing or it's super oppressive. Not fun. Not fun. Yeah, I don't like that kind of thing. So I don't think it's a powerful version of that either because you can't manipulate it. It's like a 1.5. Chosen location of yours can't be challenged and start your next turn. Draw a card. I mean, I like this a lot, especially if you're trying to build Speedway. The problem is to build Speedway doesn't include steel most of the time, so you're doing like steel amber locations, and then you lose the red Speedway to cheat your things over. So you'd have to have a different reason for that. But this could be good. It's like a action popsicle that has some upside. Chosen character gains resist 2 to start of your next turn. No thanks. Infra Pink Ultra Scan specs. When you play this, draw a card, choose discard a card. Banish it. Chosen character gains alert. So it's some filtering. So it's card disadvantage. Like, if you're playing 1,000 of these come into play, like cantripping item characters, like this could see some play. But doubtful, but maybe. And here's the Thunderquack, which gives all opposing characters villains, so then your Darkwing Duck can challenge it, which honestly is not very flavorful. I don't like that at all, honestly. Why is the good guy vehicle making non-villains villains? You're telling me Darkwing Duck is making normal citizens villains? You see what I mean? Like, that should be a Negaduck thing, like the Negaduck Ray or something. Make a normal character into a villain, you know. I get that they're trying to be like, well, this way it plays well with it. It just doesn't feel right. Maybe it's too realistic. The good guys turning regular citizens into villains. But it's still a good card. I just don't like the flavor. If a character is banished in a challenger's turn, gain 1 lore, and it has like the flute thing. When you play this item, choose a character. They can't challenge your quest while this is in play. At the start of your turn, choose and discard a card or banish this. So if you have a way to bring this back every turn, like that other Darkwing Duck or something, like maybe it's a thing. But it's at that point it's pay 2 every turn to stop one character, and you can kind of change which character it is. I don't think it's good enough. The Dark Tower. During your turn, whenever you have forgotten your father's faces. Whenever an opposing villain character is banished, you may ready a character here. If you do, they can't quest for the rest of this turn. Yeah. It's a lot of hoops to jump to not really do much. Oh, that's it. So the Dark Tower will give great art. But it's still like a 2. Got some enchanteds. I hope I open both of these in the pre-release. Preferably the enchanted versions. He looks very malicious, mean, and scary. This would be a pretty good enchanted to open, too. Except, you know, I'm still burned on the foils. Ooh, I should check on my foil. Alright, so I saw a thing online where they're like, you can undo your foils by... We'll switch camera things to the sky one now that we finished the review thing. They were like, put a jar, put another bowl in it, and then put water in there. And you put your cards in the thing. How it's like, it's not even that wet in there, really. It is now. It looks like it got stirred a little. But I put my foils in there, and I left it for like a week. In the first like 3 days when I checked, I didn't notice anything. And then I forgot to check, and when I came back and checked, they had like reverse warped insanely. Like insane change of warping. And now I'm gonna see what they're like. They seem, this batch, they're better than they were, but they're not perfectly flat. This one that was in the sleeve is slightly reverse warped still. These were the don't matter cards, basically, though. Let's see what the... They're basically where they were when I started. Oh, no, my bell is flat-ish. Oh, she's curved on the bottom and flat on the top. Oh no, this box wasn't fully flat. That's why. Some of these are still curved. This stupid thing is still pretty curved. Man. I'm just done playing with foils, I think. It's really frustrating. Rabble, ribble, rabble. All right. Time to switch the category for just a little bit to Cyberpunk. Because I want to open this. I was going to do this last Friday. I really wanted to do this last Friday. Kawa was going to be on the stream. And we were going to play some games and do that. And it was going to be awesome. And then I was dying. The cost drop. But this is so cool. So this is the alpha kit. I haven't even opened it yet. So you to open it with me and see the cool stuff that it comes with. Ooh, fancy. So these are like the playmat, like a paper thing, so you know where everything on the layout is. Smells great. Do you like? It's like that fresh pack smell. It's like paper glue. It smells like the inside of a bookstore. That's like the way to explain it. It's probably like not good for me to smell. Sabu Arasaka. Your units have +1 power when attacking. I don't know if this is the one I wanted or not. Basically, everyone got one promo of this, as well as like the decks. And another cool thing, this game does have dice, and they sent like custom dice. That I think are pretty neat. Just like destroyed that box. It's like an interesting style of D-Force. There it is. I have some of those humidity packet things. They didn't work at all. Like, I bought ones that were like sold and designed to be used for card game cards even. Here, let me... I don't remember putting those in there. I would have never. So glad those somehow got put in there to try to bend my cards. Where is it? Yeah, these. Although these are 49%, but these are the ones I was told to get. I was trying to flatten card on that too, and it didn't work. So this game's like kind of cool. The way you play is like it's similar to Lorcana kind of, but then you start with like 3 ink. So it made like judging the cards kind of difficult because I'm like, oh, that card seems way overcosted. And then I realized, oh, but when you start with 3 ink, it makes more sense. Mantis Blades. cards are a little more thick than I would prefer. I prefer a much thinner card, but I know, like, apparently the masses prefer a thicker card. It could literally just be that One Piece kids, like, refuse to acknowledge anything about their game is bad, so they just, like, claim that they like thicker card stock for some reason. Realistically, it means it's much easier to damage the card, because since it's thicker, like, it's gonna bend and crease, right? And then it's gonna have crease marks because it's thicker. Where if it's thinner, it's not gonna gain those crease marks, and it's gonna bend a lot easier. Like, you can go like this. When I let go, because it's thick stock, it's like this. I can take this magic card, I can go like this and let go, and it goes back a lot more than the other one. And I can put it back here, go like that, boom, you can't even tell it was bent. This one has, like, fundamental, like, it just has that crease stuck in it. But that's, could just be a magic build, right? I'm just so used to the flexibility of magic cards that I prefer all of them that way. But I know not everyone likes it that way. I need to find someone else who has one of these so I can play against them. I like some of the art on these are, like, really cool and colorful. Some of them just look like screenshots. I personally like Cyberpunk, though. I like that art style and that, like, technique. So I'm, like, pretty big on that. I'm definitely gonna probably sleeve this up. Maybe I'll bring this to the pre-release to play with some people there. I can find. There we go. I like the backing as well. I like yellow and black mixed together. I'm weird. I am the target audience for that. Jackie Wells. Need to sleeve these up. Start shuffling them. Like, because this was the card that I was like, this seems way overcosted. It's like a 3-cost action that returns a spent unit that costs 4 or less to its owner's hand. So basically, this returns a tapped, an exerted unit, a spent, as they call it in this game, unit, character, creature, whatever you want to call it, to their owner's hand. But it costs 3, and I'm like, that's so expensive. Like, in Magic it costs 1, and in Lorcana, that's Mother Knows Best, right? But that can target anything, and you can sing it, and this game doesn't have singing. But you start with, like, these 3 ink, shuffled and face down, and you can pay 2 ink to pick one of them and put it face up. And they have, like, flip abilities. Well, this one has a flip ability, and this one you can, like, play it from your resource row, and this one also just has an ability from the resource row. So it's, like, kind of nifty. I think there's some, like, cool elements there. Honestly, when I first heard about Lorcana, I thought we would have more stuff like this, but Lorcana has not really gotten into that design space of being like, oh, you can look at your ink and play a card from it. Like, imagine if there was a card that you ink it, and then later on you can be like, I'll pay 4 and play this from my ink row because I know I have it down there. It's like just another form of advantage, card advantage. So this is supposed to be a promo of one of these. So that's this. Still pretty neat. Yeah, I like the design of it. I'm definitely gonna try to get, because I know that Harlan has one of these as well, so I'll probably try to play him in the next few days while we wait. Although, yeah, tomorrow, I'll probably try to do it tomorrow, honestly, because Friday, obviously, we're going to be looking at new cards. And I don't. Part of me wants to buy a box. Part of me wants to not at all, because there's so little I'm looking to get out of this box that's worth money, that it's just like it seems not worth it for what I want. Like, I don't like to chase for epic, especially now that I'm not going for foils and enchanteds. Like, I don't want to use those, so it's like I don't want to necessarily get them. So I just want to, like, Friday morning is going to be us like chatting about stuff as I'm like looking through TCG Player, waiting for cards to plummet because people are listing them for sale, right? And it's pushing them down. And so it's like, when are you buying on the dip and lift? It's like when it needs to be coming out. All right. This is 3 o'clock. This box is neat. I'm one of those crazy box people, though. You know what I mean? Like, ooh, a box for my trinkets. A box for my trinkets. So, it's awesome. Some stellar D&D dice. So, as like that card showed, where'd you go? Where'd you go, Jackie Wells? This like raises the dice of the thing. So like on your turn, you end up like rolling one of these. You pick a dice and roll it, and then like the victory con of this game is to have all of your, like, to have 8 dice, I think, or 6 dice, and you can steal them from your opponent when you like whenever you damage your opponent, you get to take one of their dice. And it seems kind of convoluted, but it's not. It actually seems kind of easy, and then like the numbers on the dice don't matter too much, but like this changes the numbers and you draw cards. It does seem neat, and we'll have to try that out. But as it is about 3 o'clock, I need to get some stuff ready before I go pick up my kid. It's a little bit later to pick up for him today, but it is getting there. So we're gonna raid somebody. Go back over to the Lorcana, so I don't forget later. 206 viewers. What is going on Lorcana right now? I like how it's not realizing that I'm not on Lorcana or on Cyberpunk. Said there were because Boba Fett's got 142. Let's hit up the Villain's Forge. Alright, I'll chat with you all tomorrow. Maybe we'll talk about the ICL stuff too, but I've been doing a bunch there. That should be starting up in a couple of weeks. Lots of fun there. But until then, I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.